2015 ache enti Rodri eye cooler Rodri Barca yi because Rodri nkwano e machine o ye ball World Cup ni wie no Messi Bobby Ronaldo Bobby Neymar Bobby Mbappe Bobby one Bellingham no bia Bobby but Rodri and a player of the tournament the golden ball or ye heavy Mazamo bia nada Barca for signing one of the best available players our transfer market no so next season Barcelona say Barca Champions League mu bi mboa ebi na mkubisa Madrid bi na udwae anyway say Spain they won't me musasa but England be to me abisa because Chelsea are qualified so imagine Chelsea all La Liga ni mo an ko be Champions League and a fact be Champions League in England here who both team ni dia no abisa so or qualify and apart from Arsenal me champions no wait me abisa City qualifier na United qualifier na normal but in Spain who could bisa say Madrid qualify to Champions League and Barcelona qualifier na one here obe team na ni ne to no say no ene dia hwe o sa hwe no so nya hwe papa enti we gather stories ni nyina from transfers anyhow our clubs ne prepare yes who come Manchester United and penimfo ni agye Marcus Rashford ho pa oba ye no o dan suban papa di o yire ne ho treni gidigidi ni abre peso wura team ni mu ni jersey number 10 ne de ne nsanka akodi Matheus Cunha o just Cunha na agi tum say Rashford we senior man until the jo number 10 na me pen number foforo enti sa pa dia just Rashford pen number foforo enti no wala sti wo foreign tidbits ni nyina wo de mai e odwumadi so ye kwama no ne ye ba na enkomo akamu akiri bia no ye de amamo show ni stream live on Facebook and do search Otec 102.9Fm on Facebook Otec Sports on YouTube so abenyae na wahwedwumadi bi official Otec FM website and www.otecfmghana.com e demo ho uduro no ma tune in link ne da ho na watap so what tie ni obetie audio nko na betie tie no so live ho no ti samra kopem 10 pm Royal Sports we na tosu mienu na wotwe mu abono nso apa ho sima ensia ye kwama no ne straight ye ba na nkomo aka ekiri bia no ye de amamo isaka no fiano nele
Nso etimi akoye kama de tie no ene se ena nwumre ya pay the stories awudo pina eno nso etimi de abrawo kama hyene nso se ye kan nyina no na chese de tie no ene se memfanto anum se Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies unum se dane daye kwa amonane a omo ka on na chese de amonane nsam ne nyina no eno nso etimi de ba kama entiana nwumre hyene nso se eye Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies wani chun sentue adwuma no also pesa we na afi no wotimi ye ni nyina Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies na mede tudwa ese obaba na afi no ye de wafantitie mu kama me patro na nwumre sa wotimi nka na wode na nkasa no ukuta wase ana se SSC certificate wadama o qualify wotimi ba ye de obefantitie mu na afi bibia nso no timi akwe sanso ana mamemfanto enemo ese ye kan we A level liver wonso obana afi ye de wafantitie no mama bibia nso no timi akwe kama sansona mamemfanto enem esa we mature student obro 25 years ku enem nemom wo working experience ne nyina Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies no ana chese mede to enem se obeba na fe bia nso no timi akwe kama watch exam tifie twan results eno ane efe na waiting results no wadan mabra na fe wonso yemfa fantitie enem na chese bia nso no entimi kwe kama Otec fam yem premises ya ana Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies asuye no watch sa wo ba be pick form na ma bibia nso no etimi akoye kama open enquiries awudo bi na chese bibia etimi akoye ne nyina no 0547 823 005 0547 823 005 and 0243 842 007 eno Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies ana mede won samre nyina no eno so timidia ma o kama hyene nso sa wobeko school no na afia won nyina beba the fearsome 3 eno HEPA plus pavine plus max no ana wadama ena anwumre mede to no sa chibi na afi no won so bobane kama esan sa the fearsome 3 no boa ama o general well-being no eno so atimi akoye kama enti wo timinka ne chasa wodi hye bi dia tiere se ono kasanya stroke obetimi amane de fearsome trene bia no HEPA plus pavine plus max no ebeboa ne pa obi o diabetes no nenom bi ebeboa na fe atimi regulate blood sugar no aba bibia atimi akoso sanso na wo am pressure no wosoro no bomode na fe niam ne nyina no atimi normalize ne kama hye ne nso ese sadia dori ne padua ne dodo a ononom bia ebeboa na fe niam ne nyina atimi akoye mu amanya malaria any typhoid ne nyina no the fearsome train na mo no mama niam ne nyina no eno so atimi akoso se honam no eya wo ya pa amade etie ne sa tenka ne kofom bema affect wo mpam agudie na se ononum bi na afi no ene matimi koye kama ne nyina ne se onum a wo de fa kwadu atadwe aha now the atu akire kama kom na afi no won se bibia atimi akoye ntini nyina the fearsome 3 ena na nwumre me come for de ama wo ba bia tonton no bia obenya be o penchemu auto bi de fi Dr. Ebenezer Ajimaya ono da de tie ne se ebereja ba consult wonum na me ba tone numbers ne 0542 778 572 0542 778 572 ana 0542 807 907 eno de tie ne se HEPA plus puffy and plus max no ana na yimere wadama me de to no se chibi na febobo ema de tie ne se wankasa na wodini nyina no eno nso ntimbra kama yemu nsem na fe ne nkomo pe awo de tie ne se amana ne ana yimere obe join ne Facebook no me se Facebook ne dem into de oba Otec 102.9FM Otec 102.9FM YouTube no and also Otec Sports watama join in afi no wonso watimi like here kama like no wa share amade ate ne sa comment awudo ni nyina no and also watimi abaya ne sa no na afi wankasa nso timi aye part of the show ama bibia timi akwaye ma memfanto anem asa nyumre ya me no kasa no owram UEFA Champions League ni mu a na chese qualification run matches awuto no ebi koso na nyumre memfanto anem na afi no yankwe anem kama opiem Sokro Sara Kogro Stadium me ba cho club banite ede fene party na chese wo motifie onim sa Leon team no akwa yire wo mo sacrifice ye kokunu no 14th minute the tennis Leon for no a bug game pa into the woman and a safana barch timino among Timmy Shabby Samson I'm in fan to anymore as Leon Bobo Cono among some Shabby Samson I made it to anymore as left kiss Sophia among some antifie among Shabby AK Athens Bobo Cono and some Shabby Unum Sankalapa letting at the turn of Zagreba bomb you know I'm a Viking Bobo Cono maybe I saw among some intimate to win you know you wait for Champions League you know and a games are air coswa maybe I saw ya this one is so enough you know the attendance end of this month ya bomber de na fe drawn in na yet timia yani kama wa branding you know and some about timia kwe and a friendly game of Paco so Nina sa club and ting ade head tin Omani Bayern Muntin edible mo na game on a corner we no na Bayern asya kanama kuma kunai ama head tin at kanimum you know maybe 4 goals Bayer Edma Bayan Timono, Unum say Urama, the woman, and it's a player and ting at it Chavez or no, and your first corner de my Bayan Bobo corner Sansono, and a Uranity at Ibrahimovic and Sono, a ball penalty, a share, Edma Bayan Timono, Uranity, Luis Diaz and Sono, as say go unfair player, letting Adi Nathaniel Brown Sono, a ball 4 corner come Adama the Bavarians, maybe I told Bayan Bobo Cono, and a day almost some Latimia Winia, and on some Timid. Now when Saura was some and this one see no already did it Jama Musiala as our Coco Chahi Yatiana said pictures and direct by Matumana Feno or the Abia Facebook and also and on Otec 102.9Fm Otec 102.9Fm YouTube on and also no Otec Sports what time joining up fino yatimia din komani kama ama bibia so no and also atimia kwe enedeno for the second time already did Musiala wa collapse our park so mukai memene dano and Saturday maybe to Bayern and club and till Leipzig adi bomo bani e traje and ma me be catch mu ha and already tin Adi Musiala or the second one not so ama bibian so timia kwe na me pacho player no unim say before the World Cup made the story be baba 2 dwawa ha as already did Oliver Kahn or say Jama Musiala no na ye baba ko World Cup no adi anen kabebwa pa and say Germany minor nenka amumfa player nenko nenka boy nanka sa atwen na wache na home ene ma timia kwe dia ma ne kama or say okan no and Crawford Okaya, a damamenta, or running ting Adi Musella, a coco cherry biemino, Papani Baba Kai, Essaya, and your carefula. Any man the twat son eba, and no an Crawforka, as some running to the Oliver Cano, not just Uranan Casano, on some enemy Oka, and on Kakren anime to Jack. And you're telling you no, and on some Timidia, but Antimusiala and Sono, made it to Jack. As a point, no, on some Assam Quaco Charia, wait, for the second time, yet tinning on some Timidia pa, Ama Bibian some Timia Quay, young Queer Fino, Yenin Comopi and a tenor, may Roman Fino, Meba Chop Macquaque Juma, our UEFA, and in Calfasway, Unum say, Referenity, Adi Umar Atan, and Chapia, Anna Orano. Mebacho Uramo, our the attendant say UEFA, almost super cup na, or run it ting, Adi Umar Atan, and some Okotia, the Amen second and annual, and a say Uram, our Kalfa, Amotewa, and Omote, Quick, no Mokorea, UEFA, I invited or run it ting, Adi Umar Atan. As UEFA men's summit course, Mebacho Omoye, Edima Refits no. Ora ni tidi Umar Atan oni UEFA omu confederation ho nemo mo adwuma papa na bono omu invite no esam anonso entememra Geneva eno na Switzerland na fe no ne nyira nso ntemi nkoso enti papa no nso no ogoso gini tin kama ama bibia nso atemi akoya ya tini nyina eno nso etimi aba me ba cho me wram awo Senegal papa ni tin ade Patrick Vieira ora na ba bedru okay say Mede baba tu dwawa ha ese papa ni tin ade Patrick Vieira no na chese uram e Senegalese Football Federation na so ya omane papa na din komo pa ama owura ni tin ade Patrick Vieira no na wa man word ade ama Senegalese FA no me ba cho ajabo ene anya baba tu Senegal ani owura ni tin Vieira yes oma gi deal na dia men say kano and say no paper works no ana chese akwa kana fe no adia ye fa ne se presentation and some atimi akoso enti Patrick Vieira and some ba be bodjuma area ma Senegal ama bebi anso no and some atimi akoso and big news ni nyina etimi aba be todwa e wo Barcelona so ye na Barca eja anya ba be dru me ba cho Rodri and Barca bobo kono announce as Rodrigo Hernandez Cascante, former Manchester City, captain, central campista, mebacho OPM our Barca na feno, wakwa kika shem kama ewo ama bibia timia kwasona na deno, wa bra boy no mepacho ne owura ne dede one Laporta, and some awie no, let's say any chesempa mo ama join Facebook no, ma say owura ne tin ade Rodri, and watch here one Laporta, and chese omodu ama betino, and some timia se won kama, and tim Laporta so no, and ente oni Rodri and amu amo, ama bibia some timia kwe no, na yam kwe no my official video wa, mebacho dia tennis Barca bobo kono ye adima player ne team ade Rodrigo Hernandez Cascante no ese akokofa esanse ene Barca video no he dia kan sam papa na mese ensam no oma kano ye ba be di code ni nyina ade ama na fe bibia timi akoso ene officially Barca assign Rodri no mo sign Rodri no dia tennis official video a club no ye ade ama Rodri ni.
Cada pausa, cada accelerada, comença amb una decisió. El futbol no és només velocitat, és ritme, és saber quan esperar, quan moure's i quan un sol moviment ho canvia tot. Alguns segueixen el tempo, altres el creen.
All right, we a video I'm fan to anymore. As a sabobo kono amon swatimi aye. Adiama orani te adu Rodri. Enti Rodra babe du de woman and se bon sabobo kono ayane chisempa. Adi mo ana chesano sono. Anon some anya some ketwa kra eno aye kakre ne anwumre empa. Ani e tiri nyina som timidi atodwa no. Na omuwie no meba cho de atene se bonsa. Adi official video ni bae no. Unum se omuwie no. Owura did Rodri and so short video be Barca for no I said mema waba na enyu omo hina ngofo de de omo na na pe wo na omo anya wunti no we ne esa opa na fe no so uba be ye hi kakra na fe no bebi atimi koye enti Rodri short video kan o say ne wapa no de atia ne sam ano a one Barca boboko no ana chese omo baba win all na chese bebi anso no eno so atimi akoso kama o say we are gonna win it all eno owura ne tin Adi Rodri and what did you know some timidi apa ama bibia nso atimi akwe no na me pacho boy no ya no say no pono bi mu to no na ebibie adi ma say direct sa no mo candidate die no aha ne ya cheche ya wure kama pono bi mu to na bi mu bie abu oni dua nyame na pra ne ho ebefa che na beche enka oda sa ene Rodri enkono me pacho wakra Manchester City bobo kono a chese ho na ofra kwakobo Barca na ade na nkasa ne menim video no City fo no ma yade na to hoda dada wa bra na chese ne nyina nso timi akwe ene Rodri say o free club baniti ade Manchester City na o free City no say bibi wasida chi a enka bia wonim enipa wode be ma no de Tennessee City team no o chese wona komam wa dwene ho akwa akiri ama eniema nkasa City ya ma no ni wure fida wa bra o free City da na kuma eno nso ho ana mse na wa kuma ho na wo kono ene yetena wo na boy enti Rodri edi message emu odu edi ama Manchester City supporters no ye enjoy bi ne enku anim.
Okay, we go. Dear City fans, I found that saying goodbye is one of the most difficult things in life, but I'm going to try. It's hard to find the words to express how much gratitude, love, and support me and my family have experienced all these years. I remember how I felt when I arrived, signing for the big Manchester City. It was a moment of pure excitement. Wow, I'm going to play with Kevin, Aguero, Silva, Bernardo, John, and many others. I couldn't stop smiling. And then Pep, waiting to teach me everything from day one. Pep, I can tell you now, I couldn't handle all those tactics in my head.
Fantastic Kentiano aye oranity ade de tiene sa aye Rodri and what is san semni nyina eno so etimi dia todwa ade ama de tiene sa City supporters no ama bibia so etimi akoye command say Rodri so no wakra akoto Barcelona ama Barca team no omo so agena tumu kama ama bibia so no etimi akoye ya tiri nyina no eno so etimi dia ba okay say wa bra Barca video no amu yeye ade ma Rodri no me play video no me catch out say tie mu nsem ni ye na ye ba be di kodi me ba cho de wo mu ni ye ene how wa ban sabobo ko no omo pa Rodri ho ntoma e ma bibia timi ko ye no message na eda sa video na asa take first one na we ye no asa clock kenkren fatum sa video no me ba cho message e wo mu ni ye omo say every pass, every pause, every burst of acceleration starts with a choice. Football isn't just about speed, it's about rhythm, knowing when to wait, when to move, and how one touch can change everything. Some players follow the tempo, others set it. We a messenger. Me ba cho pon sabobo kono ene omo bon moden and somebody to asie wa bra sa video na o che e wo Facebook na so no lecture say no hawa omo some crafted ni nyina ne some message no amanfo te ya no say kai Madrid fo no na Barca fo ne bo makutia no omo de bo no he ye nwo so dimirika saa bo se kwabna ni timi kwa no asan stadium no na koso kama eno amanfo ahase na chese Barcelona krom won no memfanto no se supporters no ahase se se kan America fo no Rodri na ba no na ene unum se after se Barca ade baba tudwa ese omo ankasa no omo nyane no memfanto no se papa ne tede hands tight flick or say we've signed the best number 6 in the world. He can help us a lot. Eno ayo ura ni tin e de hands tight flick ana de nyina eno som atimi dia ba ama bibia nso no eno som atimi akwe no me ba chaw ene ya bon setim no announce say Rodri wa ba say no omane ne ya adwuma ne nyina no video ne go so. I like how direct chaya no masa ensana dan into say direct ya adwuma daha information wo bo e wo Facebook na so no me ba cho de yate say Rodri the assistant Rodri to Madrid Emma ne ba be deal Rodri to Barca chese akwakoye Rodri Pedri no de wo mu nie o kan say Orani tin ade de yatie ne say aye can P2 me ba cho can P2 ya restaurant our bege eno our menka ne sem ya say AS Spain krom ho na me pa cho ahono no ma me fanto no say papa pani bako ne de ade Danny Cardona na Danny Cardona make na asem no Urem ewo Barcelona de kwadam for pano no Samson and Orani tin ade Rodri ya say ne long time friend ani owura ne tede Danny Cardona make na asem na yetie ne say ya say July last month no ana owura no edini birthday awo de yetie ne second P2 restaurant wo na ehonom no ana me pacho o inviting penifo do deco ekobi sanso ana owura ne tin ade de yetie ne say Rodri ekobi ya say eho ana owura ne tede Rodri de kotu ya say media Madrid na mo kan pa de anyama kuma mo ka me dia blue and red na na say deco say blue and red dia he no so oh mo dia na me nyan mo a en kam say bi ya say the very day a Rodri free ho ebewura City krom one no eno an dane ye esem owura ne tin e de Rodri so no ebekwa kowram ewo Barca Madrid the picture no eno nso fade out ye dine nyina nso tibidi abama bebi anso no eno nso timi akwe ne menkoma no no fe no meni nkomo pi bad news eba for Manchester City no aye Jeremy Doku enkram nsenka no eno se boy no yese wa pick injury ewo ne calf wo ne nan poso wo no no enkram nsenka no se unia akwa fitire ama ahunu se pose entide wo no ene se owura ne tin ade Jeremy Doku no dia me nsenka na den no ene se first of all never cho Premier League opener City ebebo adetia Bournemouth football kono de woman sem aye player no ontimi mobe eno nso danchen a enkram nsenka no ene sa yese obetimi aye sidelined for several weeks chese boy no anu so ebia oba enya animanimu ya ena owura ne tin ade Jeremy Doku no anu nso obetimi aba ye dede nyina no anu nso timidi atodwa na ene Barca ani anje ebia oya Barca supporter na oba aba bebu sase Julian Alvarez won sansam ne tesaya me ba cho de wo mu ne se manya Rodri wie enti akonkoye owura ne din ade Julian Alvarez no eno na akwakoka ene owura ne din Diego Simeone Asian Centrofo din komo na eno na Centrofo bu sa owura ne din Simeone se yewura na oba babo nyina no Julian Alvarez ya me pacho daswe no de tenesa player no ne date pa no eno mate say eno na owura ne didi Diego Simeone say yankam wo bia so ntimente asa he ono oya adwuma e de ma de tenesa obia club eya ne dia oya adwuma de ma club owner na ono abobo nsete no ono konkolele tese no eya dan na club owner ekokoka as a player wa make it blatant a statement just an player no betna now no ta ho no ono no obi ba be wusane se boy ne betna na asesai enti se de club owner e kan sansam ne se Julian Alvarez what promise ono coach no as this transfer window aye player na etna no ono oni gidie bia wo wiase e chen sade no wa je de na di enti mu amugo so e kasa Julian Alvarez no ono nso be fi Atletico Madrid no me ba cho Simeone ade aba betudwa as boy na etna oni ba bia ko eno e kakra na nyimere eba ane ye dire nyina nso tibidi amama no so ye koso na mon microphone crosso ade nsabne nyina eba me ba cho Alvarez me kana asem no boy ne buafu na de wo mu ne me ba cho bufu na aba no amesa ha wa ne transfer no ase esini telse mamo je nyino gu ne tirim no eno na akwakofa boy na nkasa ne tirim ankra me nsenka ane se ne long time agent ono na bo adwuma from nakra na besi ne no me ba cho se the Bible kan no all shall pass yes owura ne te ade Fernando eya Hidalgo enkra me nsenka no ane se Julian Alvarez yes player na consider as ono ane papa ne be je adwuma ye esan se boy no crampo no family members ne be adwen se asa Hidalgo no ono ana akwakoye niema ama chese owura ne ti ade Julian Alvarez no aya ne transfer ne nyina entime memo enti enkram nsenka no ene se abufo na ba pa between owura ne ti Alvarez no ana fen agent ne tin ade Fernando Hidalgo no ne chese wo ntama ya ti nyina no ene nso etime de atodwa yenkuya no na fe ye ne nkomo pi ene mediato no se Jamal Musiala etwahwe wo park so wa bra last Saturday ebi sanse after say ye game no ana me patcho Bayern omo director of sport on the day at the Maximilian Eba owura ne se hwe Jamal Musiala no ente bia boy nankasa ebe address adia ha no esanse situation no omo Bayern Munchen de omo ya wa ente every na ekoya no said the boy no original picture so na for the second time in a row watimi akwa hwe ama akwakoya yam hihie ne nyina no omo Bayern for no omo nim situation ha we sit here enti enche player nankasa enso abeba bontin no fe no or the statement tetimi aba ama bibia enso tetimi ankoya ya tini nyina eno enso tetimi aba beba choton number boko no and Juventus agree for already at the Guillermo Vicario ama goalkeeper no akwa kopiem wo Juve sa yase aya space for no aya sa deal ne nyina no na omani tete ho ɛsɛ Emi Martinez a ɔno nso ɛtadema Aston Villa team no ɔmbɛkɔ akɔfa no deɛ mense kene na anwummerɛ no ɛne sɛ Tottenham yɛse ɔmo hyehyɛ nneɛma no wɔ pono no so ama na yɛ fɛ paa wɔ abra ɔmo mpɛ sɛ ɔmo de duru Juve no so ɛyɛ a ɔmo ba bɛka sɛ ae ɛne mo gyata wɔ fie mu nkɔfamra ɛna ntoma krampa a yɛde bɛto soɔ ɛde akɔ no na kyɛ sɛ ni hɔ ne nyina no ɔmo hyehyɛ ne nyina no afei no bɛbatɔ ɔmo tumi de abrɛ club ba le din ade deɛ wɔ mu no sɛm ɛyɛ Aston Villa for goalkeeper ne tiri Emiliano Martinez no ama bibia nsom atumi akɔ yɛ yɛde ne nyina ɛno nsom atumi de aba na mepɔkyɛw Rosford ne story ni nie Bɔmɔden sɛ ɔbɛgye Donetsk range of products ne be na kyɛ sɛ wankasa nso no watumi abobɔdeɛ teɛ no ɛne sɛ yɛwɔ Donetsk Malamex ne wɔ hɔ ɔno no mpi ama malaria fever ne nyina no ɛno nso atumi afiri hɔ kama ade ama wo sanso no ɛna mowɔ typhoid fever ɛne stomach ulcer ne nyina no ɛyɛ Donetsk Malamex no ɛna na anwummerɛ no mekamfo de ama mo kama bɔmɔden no afei no mpi ɛsiane sɛ wontumi nni makɔ aduane sanso ɛna ade a yɛfɛ ne sɛm ɛyɛ anka no ebi tɔw yam no afei woyam dwawa ɛyɛ Donetsk Malamex na mekamfo ɛde ama onsa duro tatahwe malaria duro tatahwe ɛna typhoid tatahwe no ɛno ayɛ Donetsk Malamex na sanso no ana Donetsk Good Life Herbal Tonic ne nie bebacho enkwanu mogya duro ɛma kyɛ sɛ osoro no ommonya dendenden te sɛ deɛ ɔbɔ dadeɛ bɔ no na afefam no kete direct sɛ utahu saa deɛ no aha Hey, asempa ya ebe ya sebebri o. Enti wadama Donetsk Good Life Herbal Tonic no ebeboa wo pa. Oba ebe siesie o. Mese obi so niam adu achi okrom a onkon kakasa me dia munyira nkyɛn ne amra bia da bi ha etani komu pa ni komu bu so no de akyire esan sɛ akyire na ɛfɛ ɔba no mese oba hyehyɛ no me na afɛ no watimi yɛ kama ɛyɛ Donetsk Good Life Herbal Tonic no ɛna na nwumere me kamfo de ama mo amanu mo ato akyɛ sɛ mo ntimi ne de sanso no ɛna mo nso a mo menstrual disorders ɛma no mo bu mo nsa ntimi maye no ɛyɛ Donetsk Good Life Herbal Tonic na ɛna mekamfo ɛde ama mo kama ya na mo de Donetsk COVID test no ɛde asoso ɛbɛboa na afɛ kokɔ de nyina no ɛtoto ase kama sɛ wɔ yama na sɛ honam nene no bebia betimi akoye na mo mpanimpa no yes wei ɛyɛ captain nankasa sofo ne nie ɛno ɛyɛ Donetsk Herbal Mixture wei ɛyɛ pampalu pedro mesi wei ɛyɛ kofi kono adro wei ɛyɛ kofi kowo adro mesi ubedi skabone nso ubedagi na adro no ɛyɛ Donetsk Herbal Mixture no a ana ama sese mema ye ho ayɛ den pa enti Donetsk no ono no mpina fe etinya boa obema oba agyeji wadi akyɛ no mesrew enkonkɔbɔ ne dua enkonkodome no dane ne fama Donetsk ne nyina ne sɛ obɛtobi now deɛ wakɔ so atua sumfidie no to agbo do ogu nsuo nani na da kye wonsa bɛka hyase nom Donetsk ne na onsa kana ɛyɛ pochikra ɛkyerɛ din bɔ ana wo wie no Donetsk Herbal Mixture na ana mekamfo de ama ba bia tonton ro bia benya be na mama no oba Otec 102.9Fm ha na waba bɛgye Donetsk Herbal Mixture ne be wo penkyeremu bi formula be ba cho wo no dia wagye wadi akyɛ ɔba no dia opesa wo dentine gu fam din no da ho no mese eno no enam bese ne nie 0246 727 677 0246 727 677 and 0249 208 252 yanto aso na afe no yemfa amanane nsam ne nyina no eno nsom entimi mra kama sede na me kama kosrot for de no me ba cho boy no yasehwa sede wosia impress owura le diri Michael Carrick no obeka sa afe na Manchester top player muno chian ede na ba yase boy no said ye Osei working with training ho na said ye issue instructions at the manner baby atimya kwe no obeka say United assign player foforo and na ba enti boy na okeka no yes one on some impressive technical team pa eno aya kakra na nwumre etodwa ane ye tiri nyina nsom etibidi apa no me ba cho Newcastle boboko no nwumre dia men say kan say omni Manchester City din komo over player ni tin ade Nico Gonzalez na Nico Gonzalez we no me the story ne ba betu dwadada say Newcastle boboko no pen sansom na uramo wo Italy na clubs ne be ansom etimi apen na mum de pen no ene say Newcastle boboko no ana me pacho omonsom etie ne mo omohwe esem owura ne tin ade Nico Gonzalez no meba cho omon sansom ebetimi aka no na fe midfielder na ba be bodwuma ama bibia nsom atimi akoye onim se Memphis Depay ari new ade ama Corinthians na mepa cho boy no sika wo bedwiri sa 2 years na what sign ade ama Corinthians no ena me ma breakdown ni nyina no yade atoto ho ahwese de enema ewakedima wo abrabom kama esan se sika no pounds no ane dollars ne euros no eba aya me ehunu ye gina bia pa de wo me ba cho boy no 2 years no sika obenya aya $26 million ana Memphis Depay ebenya ade free Corinthians boboko no almost ye de wo no ane say annual salary aya $7.5 million dollars. Now their time sim sound some and you remaining debt no and some check here let just say so no aya $11 million installment no ama chemu makuma na sanso no ana me patro debt aya discounter on some let me granted no aya $4 million into Memphis Depay Bibia combine aya $26 million and a union so no eje free Corinthians boboko no amon some na hono mo aya didin nyina no tibidi abakama ene ebi pa Rodri hontoma no na Madrid pa Jose Mourinho onon some hontoma ama bibia so no timi akoye kama ene Father Jose apa na owura ne pa no wadini nkoma power se no krenie West enye enough for mano aso anu ankasa no said obesi akasa de nani agye wa bra wasan ba Madrid boboko no na onu debia no o kachire obia asa still or ya part of Madrid team no o say Madrid moja no enam onu Jose Mourinho no ama bibia nso etimi akwe enti Madrid da onu wa bane no kwasam ne se onu ankasa ba ya adwuma na fe Real Madrid team no eni ama ne nyina nso etimi akwe kama wa bra ne nyina ebetimi aboa na fe no me ba chok club on some timia ya adwuma ama bibia nso timia nkoso kama o ma me owura ne dede Mourinho na chese ne video no na fe no ya to so Father Jose at long last wa be ya adwuma de ne mom no Madrid a unveil no.
Para mí es en el lado emocional, afectivo y es volver a casa. Es más bonito que la primera vez que vení.
Fantastic entini nyina ayo rani didi Jose Mourinho ana me pacho ene de no Madrid boboko no amonso atimi on feli no ama bibia nso no atimi akoye kama Madrid team no me ba cho this season ukaya me de ba beto wani mu ha as a Madrid ba be 4-2-3-1 formation we be bua pa ama Mbappe ebetua no ho na fe orani didi Jude agina between Diomande and of Vini Junior Tem na Bernardo Silva and the players out one abo. Yes, Orani did Mourinho say this season no the team no I have 4 positions and now patchu muni betaninya pe untimi mame 2 or more. 1 Kylian Mbappe, 2 Yan Diomande baby obono. I just say be our pra and I say club no amonson asu omono Vini Junior kan and of Jude Bellingham. The akwa kani nyina no a battle for survivor and answer baswo edima Madrid boboko no enum na kakra na day etodwa and ye didn't answer timidi apano me ba cho Real Madrid team no almost say Santiago Bernabeu hwa sa o ho no mo na bia wo ho awdu ani abetawo na kine bi wo se Mourinho o formation bi wo koya wono ka na wo de akwakotodwa na fe wa koteto a almost say assessa ubenya e wo Bernabeu ho no Madrid be tighten ne pa almost say the tiane say a TV stations you know the tiane say movie star and now fe dasen no mo ya mo pre-match no our stadium ho and cram in senka and it's a Madrid boboko no dasen any the tiane say movie star mo nya pre-match no our stadium ho biem eno aya kakra eba sanso ana ma memfanto anemo as a Madrid de eba and it's a sign player say ya sa ye ba be catch say o ye presser brabie no sa dia no nya biem ɔmo allow ama ne nyina ntimi ma ɔmo so ɔmo de ne nyinaa ɛkɔ akɔto RMTV no so ano ɛyɛ Real Madrid TV no ɔmo se ɛyɛ free enti wobɛtumi ahwɛ na afei baabi nso atumi akɔyɛ kama ɛno ɛyɛ ɛnkra na anwummere ɛtɔ dwa ɛne ɛde ne nyina nso ɛtumi de aba ama baabi nso atumi akɔyɛ no bɛbɛtɔ Benfica bɔbɔkɔ no ɛne Bayern aberanteɛ ne de Joao Pahinha agree personal terms a ɛyɛ 4 years ana player no ebe sign ne ade ama club banitin ade de wo mu no ane se memfa nto anum se Benfica bobo no enti until 2030 ana owura ne din ade Joao Pahinha anu nso sign de ama club ba ne din ade LSL Benfica ma bibia nso no anu nso atimi akwa de wo mu no ane se Bayern tim no enkra men se kan se club ane de Benfica no ade sika no 15 million euros ade nwo 5 ade account o kan nyina bom a 20 na fe ne niam ne nyina no etimi akoye ade amomo yesesese akwa kase clubs ne miye no enso abetimi agye atom na fe no omonso atimi aye adwuma ne kama eno aye kakra na anwumre etodwa ane ede ne nyina nso etimi de aba no beba to ma memfanto no mo sa Aston Villa tim no sign Aaron Wan-Bissaka ama Wan-Bissaka nso ba sese no agreement ni nyina no enso atimi ya adwuma ama Aaron Wan-Bissaka beba to oba Aston Villa bobo konomo na fe one Unai Emery aba be bo adwuma no ama bibia nso no atimi akoye Michael Owen say no kwasem ni ono o kan obi aso atimi ate especially we Manchester supporter ono o se ofili Joao Pedro pa ne nkono no ekokoye ne yemu a nenka Manchester anya owura ne tin ade Joao Pedro ewo enim ho na wanya Morgan Rogers aka ho nenka de Palmer aka ho se de Chelsea aye wose awurade nyame enka nkofo awu sande ne pa no ne da yeso nemom oso daye na emam da enom aye owura ne tin ade de tene sa Michael Owen no ade de sansem ne nyina no etimi de atodwa Mikel Arteta se amanfo ka ase wono de wo mu ne se o cheke a ase na dan for pa ne papa ne de Jabi Alonso o se enye Alonso nko a o Alonso no aya na dan for pa ne mom no nam ebom miensa o se ono Mikel Arteta o ma me image no na fe ye din komo o se ono Mikel Arteta Jabi Alonso ana fe owura ne de Anthony Iraola a wo ye adwuma e de ama Liverpool wo kono o se hwe omo won kodam no na omo bobobom se omo san kochi aba bedroom penifo mu a wei ewo Arsenal wei ewo club ani didi Chelsea ama wei ewo Liverpool a ose ade ne nyina no aluta continua ana ne nyina no etimi akoye kwama ekwan ne wasade ya wabobo no ene wie onte snow tie nyina na fe yemfa ma na ne nsem ne nyina no emfancy the boss player AC tada ode eto aso na fe show na konanim my bia
say senior akwa aba na boko de
mejo so senior obade ada Roma odi nanso so adom ye odi ahwe yi ka ho a enu mani biye
mo bebo Dunek won't come up pretty soon, but before that, we can take off now.
Okay.
Dr. Kwachia be shame late auntie. Yentinsim.
All right. Me da sepa senior. Na yenchie abusuafo nyina abiem. Na medical attach on two issues. Ewo ebibire mu ha. Na mede di aka na kohwe soro ho kakra nsana ya wrap up na Kanu mihu this story about Egypt national team coach Hussam Hassan ena ekai min komobia de bia ya na onimidi wa hase amanfo deal with silent battles some of them in most cases a marbon thing, but when they come out na omo be performing omo duties it is expected at all times say be deliver at a level ebe mo bia akuma atoni but majority of them omo issues are ebi ho backstage na omo fight yes Hussam any wife APMs or Mufa resort be kakra. Na hona na omkushia ni ex-wife.
Bemano ex-wife.
Yes, Bemano ex-wife. Na MZ ex-wife ni se ne nidasuwo. Ne nidasuwo Bema ni mu se die yo. Ena pinchin kakra ba woni ex-nintem. Enye Bema ni ex no. Ni new wife ni ex no.
Oh, okay.
And no many issues. Akrafo ni me no dia boy ni wo homa. He no ko ye say we intervene in eja. Wa be sure say situation no escalate because asimsia Hussam nie. Na Kanu MC dru be na bro no so wo mani ball mo so na we twa hwe team. Yensumo na wo say ration de ne ko hospital. Nyame adom wo matimi ahwa ma sisi de omo kire se ni situation ni stable
no twahwe out of pressure from Tokwana na so blow bi eto fa ho be born
not necessarily blue but we say wo pattern Tokwa bi Kanu na wunyai okofila bi na die na wo ye na
pressure no koso
pressure no gidigidi na chese order form team ama omo kire se chiri kra police be mu ma oye stable no eno mu call back na omo akoyi asem na free police for nsem si we die ye family matter na we can only pray for him say ne ho beton in tem okay no at the World Cup for Egypt that game against Argentina famous sign we no sign no I wish now to me say naturally no temperament issues nti
so yata
ai so nti Kanu ye bompa ya mano but etoda o mana kuma no sumra form because World Cup no kra yihu kakra we se nyame amemu a nka fe obu se na ye ti asem fufuro so nka sports for be ba betena se ni yedi nkomo Egypt national team coach ne ex-wife ne current wife kun o pata watiato wa sori biem ye de nyame asipa se wa ma ya meka sa story ne na ye kase ne ho ye
so what could probably be the reason why be mad the ex-wife no
according to some trofo no mo report ni nyina no mo say as a diama ntokwa no ekuko okoso ni ade no as a Hussam legal team no e de omo na si so omo person omo kipi sa issues ne private nti as we speak no bia intimi shedan report ade potting I trigger ntokwa no and misunderstandings no Ba it same fancy bi anka Kanu utwa ho reception aba na bi anka newsroom he BSc ubeba involving two personalities unimu omo ti ube intervene ena
peacemaker
I did to say blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the sons or daughters of the Almighty. And you know, he wanted to be a peacemaker, and beyond that, no say Nidin so is at stake.
Of course, a coach for a country, population here around 120 million. And he wouldn't mean yet. Like we are public figure, we are celebrity.
Definitely,
I mean,
automatically
class A celebrity.
Yes.
What you say? Wouldn't mean because news ne ba later no can say now Husam Hassan Jina Hubi, and ne wife and ne ex. Kuno one year one intervene anya here
and about
another story. So
na mi pe e manu din.
Sini I am fanya hwe.
We say ni bia okay. Omudi wa ha. Na utum say ex-wife no em say pays kakra wo ho. Ti say be ma no. I
mean. Wa call World Cup about. Coach na call World Cup aba.
Yes.
And a World Cup no.
Na Argentina na yi ni.
Na Egypt for na passive sa. One metwem keke. Omo compete with one of the tournament's favorites. Am I be one of the biggest talking points across the URC baby.
Yes.
So that image of Benya at the World Cup, the camera say capture no, the guest channel, or we need Egypt for money because of no. Obabe Nempesa. I'm not be brain now, so obviously, I mean a bit of jealousy can crab a bum near there.
Well,
a normal. A normal team, say here.
A normal.
Oh, could be now come on, my trade amount for Bonukum. Hey, won't go see Abisuda.
Oh, Yehubi de Yehubi.
Now who couldn't be near Dane? Who couldn't be
and so boa.
Now, BY teachers on any squad. Ethic Vox the cab me from Obuasi, but then on both Super Cup no.
And Division 1 Super Cup.
Final no, yeah.
Okay.
Now, motive Vox me, but driver no. In the Japan. Now, on no BYT no. On a Upia Mensa Capito. Any Eugenia, and so can we be. Is Upia Mensa, Danny Kumasi based though. Seriki. All right, here we show me safe journey. Driver Japan's here that say, and you may be a audio video no at 2 Otec FM. All right, senior. Second story, obviously about Senegal, right?
Yes, and
I am talking about dog at Twaso, Anambwa, and I'm opening so. Umpenezo ya aiza ukoto transmit mre yao. Anu anebe bua.
Dog. Dog. Saturday ni menene de bueni kakra o ai sikapa awari nasi.
Adventure ya.
Oh say of course.
Clash of ideas.
Peaceful adventure.
As obi take entrenched position.
Dabi.
Ba ya na mumu entrenched ndi ya na mbeza meba from gra.
Dabi dog mu na take entrenched position.
Anyway, that's fine. Could be yenye na. Gonza, senior, boko die.
Oh, opanyi nyame adom boko na nso e.
Nyame adom.
Nyame ase. Nyame ase.
Zi Chelsea for na shase to mo ho ntia o.
Chelsea then.
Say Nyamize kufine kwa wo to bet we ni mo say.
Oh, abroche Chelsea. Ada omo say ai den.
Omo say so me hyem afi no. Chelsea for na keka wo. So me hyem afi no. Ko to san komo no so anim ho na me say, Chelsea for aduru ho.
Say yes wo de wano edo dia.
Emre. Ebi nwo.
Ebe na
ebi nwo be wo. Ebi nwo say.
Yes wo de wano edo we careful.
Unsa de onya careful. Anyway,
Kofi ohun Arsenal team no kra na yem hihye no ahead of the season.
O da bi ba wano a wo de do nwere de enye say wo de wano ko boss say wo de do ti say de
wo de wano kan say metumi ador.
Ai. Say fan say 1 acre.
It is more or less like saying say it is easier to say
than
easier said than done. What do I
say
know?
Before say be done no na e was say effort become.
Anyway,
Okay, intima me wrap up na
Aha,
do. So Patrick Vieira, Kanu. So what is Senegal for Ediom national team amanoa. Obviously, na expected say ye better say Senegal for Ediom Edumana mo because Papi Thiaw is no more. On said the city until he was expected. Now to pick him as a person, no, of course, our experience in Europe. He's coached in the Scudetto, in the Premier League. So at that level, as a player and as a coach, when you say no, Kanu, so the national team, this is Senegal team, Emmanuel, you cannot say appointment, no, and you're on point. But there was something I may observe. Say Patrick Vieira, Kanu. Ukukoko ninchi asa ese won wadaka o se yese ne maame ne Keved ni ena ne papa ne ye Gaboni but omo won wadaka nti be 8 years ena omo de no call France no konyini wo hɔ a wode ne namu wode bebo ma wo mu no nti it appears oma peke somebody a owo sa Senegalese roots no. Because if you pick the last 3 appointments, Ali you see say free on a Papi Thiaw by right. Homegrown or Mwankasa own. Then they came to Thiaw. At that time, not Thiaw, no. I think say no the Omochan team na G 2022 edition, no. And no take you over. But graduating from there to the senior team, no Kanu. It's unfortunate, say and they now kuye. Because of our team no me yes so betimi aka say ne modern mono ankoye. He took them to the Cup of Nations. Eventually they won it on the field. Other matters are a way chira akupi mo cast ne de wo ho ansa na odi omoko World Cup. But World Cup no revelations are about after the tournament no emi hu say na nye ono enkwenti enema performance ne yes as we speak Kanu unim say yes o demand over $700,000 from the Football Association or say a call over I think $745 or so $1,000 or so. And there were issues on right after winning the AFCON now you feel say they can build on it no makoti Africa no more world no. There were issues in between the period and the map performance not dropping. But even with that Kanu, he's leaving the national team at a stage Patrick Vieira take over or more a group of guys obetimi are building a solid team out of it. And it's good say Oma announce a new coach in Patrick Vieira. I think he has the abilities and the needed experience to do the job. Se Papi Thiaw munyina timi ayebia. He should be able to do it. But that outstanding issue between Omani Papi Thiaw no Kanu also more resolve here no. Ahwe Patrick Vieira de ye wo no ho ba okonyini wo bruni krum ene oboma wo mu no anya ne ntiti nyina wo nti ubehwe na ono bai no na treatment e de ma no akwa entirely different from ne ayehuni se oye pure black no pure yenye di mu no. So it's not pleasant to read and to hear say after the appointment of Vieira there were outstanding issues between the Senegalese FA and the former coach Papi Thiaw. Papi Thiaw insu na Kanu wadi omuko AFCON Emma Morocco the CC ye oho nyina. Of course at some point ni behavior so other players ni so mu free field no so na ni nye ho, but he onya support every nkofo pi wo ena ekawom en wo twe or mo edanika. I mean Kanu, it doesn't speak well of us. But having said that, I was say enedi amisa boy UEFA for no so I was say Omar Abdul Kader Atan Kanu say between August 31st and 2nd September omo some refereeing course be or Geneva omo man invitation na nkomo no crash say they even rating to CAF say on person mu use no for competitions ni bi ni ade like I've always said, it appears very good on paper. Nah, the attach dinner can you be your papa? No, I your bonny at the same time, me boy. Okay, a baby besu into yeneno. Yeri of one son neno. A there are any good news, buffer. So near the current best referee on the continent. Say last year, I know dear, a year do Kanu. Now we be drew baby. Na the oye papa no was I bonny because he beer na sa papa nintia was say acting in a way ananka nanka nye ho ne ye pese ye be no marco oh see the city ain't no I think that would be it. All right, you know the say was start here jumane dada but so when come our dinner no I make catch say papa ni hu nti wu say I say unyini ni kura biem no ebe ya hyase agini di kakra na hwe ya so wahuni unveiling no yes a private ceremony
so just one of those traditional Madrid for practices sign Marquis sign player kese fa coach kese bi omo be ko ho omo trophy room ho be hwe ho be chucha pictures be kasa president be kasa one of those things
by far the biggest signing in this window for Real Madrid Mourinho die
what 140 million akoto dio man dey no nya biggest
they send there on paper but the biggest signing Mourinho awaba onu na leading Madrid some first game against Espanyol he's the biggest signing we no he's eating into the minds so cosite the last time now Madrid win Champions League against Dortmund so Belgium or Wembley was your baho even though as a pandit
the last time Madrid did Champions League no
and 3 seasons ago. Yeah. Okay.
Near Liverpool, Anna.
Derby. Near Liverpool.
Dortmund. Okay, Dortmund. Yeah.
Dortmund.
Yeah. Sancho.
Yes. 2-1 no.
Yeah.
Wembley.
Edin Terzic.
And he was say even though no ho was that day or ho as na TNT Sports for pandit. But during the show no. Ne commentaries ni ade nyina Madrid for no ehun ni say as na ne nkomo ye positive towards them and even after the game or bad touch like how Jude Bellingham crying no kochutwa pictures be including ne maame money ade no enti no refer almost to that day
the 16 Champions League trophies na no twan wa sia nyina ne de ba kokura nka ho send your in other places.
At Madrid, other places. Who said Madrid? I think semi-final between 20.
I was on your Lyon and Nesino. I want to be breaking Lyon for.
Hey, Kanu Mourinho? Yeah, who born home Komenya, but Kakrao. He said he's a unique figure in the game. Now, me say anytime be a me bo Mourinho home Komobiano. Yeah, na Makoka say yes say. Se Messi ni Ronaldo ni wa who are the ones taking over Eda Mourinho be free game ni mu no be retire no me hwe coach be power what that attitude the ma game no across baby man ye there
in the last 4-5 seasons need you say they said they no retire now
Debbie is still in the game now baby obeku bia won teninka
no just now on coach big teams in the am funny serious because we Roma coach na kasa obi am
and I say Roma what the by Europa no coach see referee ni wo
and I'm just say no the person just say we the Roma mo coach Roma mo Benfica mo na kasa obi am fa serious but Madrid no yeah the proper scrutiny beto kasa bia ho you get it
Okay.
Real Madrid more United
more headlines ne be more
bigger.
Okay.
So what you say?
Who asem na me ken. They say na wu twa fufu am na beto me nkwan.
Oh, of course. This is Real Madrid. We are Real Madrid though.
And this is Papa Jose. Oh. And I like it. Oh, and Wakachiro mu say he's one of their own. Or see Oba for the first time be coach you know. Or free ho as a coach the about one free ho as a supporter. And he has always been a supporter. And the latest example, the last Champions League no muji no behwe you know. Oh. And when it comes to supporters, there you see
Conman pal, Conman.
Welcome to the La Liga. Afi La Liga and be the Kanu.
All right. So yeah, what about also ana Dr. Nwianza?
Yes. The Musiala situation in Kanu a very worrying pa, and Mijidi say idea it was both the player and Bayern Munich phone na etena or more because for a player say a betuno in 2 consecutive games within just few days, I think a huge concern. Unse nano Saturday omone RB Leipzig and a boy a game no koswa na okofom even a teki the Moroccan player Saibali and a bena oko so ni muma ni omaye control kakra and I think so ene omone heading him ebo friendly game and also sa na wakofom na yes situation no absence Caesar so but ne de ne treatable on betime to minim twi mu se na friend no
Caesar de what you home you
condition men and boy
minim de
no trade you say
they send the epilepsy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, but I say be no absence seizure.
Seizure dey say no home na seize o.
But no mu chese as gina wa na all of a sudden wa confirm. Unse eno so ene no
any connection to the heart or with the heart. Said Dr. Kurawa had Doc Kurawa had.
Yes, seizure.
They be heart related.
So, but unse like they were all confirm no. So unu mo bia saya arena e won so a unse the same to gina hona me hu bi da say bia obu se nipa ni gina ball mu abra as attention ending very good obu se na all confirm and otto form so a obe as obe wuso ne ho kakra until some time be na.
Okay, so definition of SAR condition or an absence surroundings or zones out. It can last only a few seconds and the person may stare blankly and then quickly return to normal, often without remembering the episode. So what you say?
No.
And yes, we try home yana bibisa, but for seconds we feel who ni be ujina the dia irao.
Sure.
But within seconds, what's up back to come from Mayario?
Yes, by for monim situation no, or monim sesade na on but enta you be eta happen no. So, but I think a huge concern. I would say the player and then club no, omo hwe na omo ehu bibi because untimi nkyere when e be a situation no. Get it out of hands.
Okay.
So a huge concern. But I think also more Shena or more eman advice also more demand.
Okay. Dr. Barnabas Ade Amanfo.
Okay.
A special resource person on support, so of course we'll take the and Open Cry was around. Docs will tea and you mean to me and channel. Dr. Amanfo or you state or a lecturer Penny Pa or you state.
Okay.
Heavy pa. Doc. Are you ready? All right. So from one doctor, PhD holder, to one doctor, teacher, doctor, and a teacher and doctor. Then now,
once a teacher, always a teacher.
Once a teacher.
Michelle, you want to say?
Do you watch the how many? Bear 30 saying.
Hey, we must say me school on study leave. I said maybe keep it 4 years. But on say I found say boom.
Yeah.
Because my life 4 years now boom.
Account. Let's say your mouth talk to see I know Gina balls not cut when you cry. But shadow correct.
Actually, we are from class 1 to SS3.
Oh yeah, dear. Do students maybe a politicians is it?
Oh, be a medical doctors, be a
politician man out China.
The oil renowned is here, dear. Me to me, because we are renowned politicians.
Okay. But the most is a movie. It is a bobo.
A bobo. We were na Bako on an star player, but unfortunately, film. Uncle Cojan 17 cra.
Oh,
and this guy, I don't know how to focus or call you. I was happy.
Right.
Now, Ofrabo Fui.
Salifu Ibrahim.
Salifu, yeah, the Maria or your students before.
Oh, okay. Which one are you about for? Primary and JHS? Primary. Okay.
There were a couple of guys here, not come about, but. Sikasema na nkuyi. Ebi musa join Ghana Army.
Because oja. Go to you.
Na fortunately for me be kwa akra mo ncha na me dawo e obema camp.
Soja for no.
Just last week na mo obema camp. We go back 2 days kura.
I see.
Kwa mo ncha na me dawo obema camp.
Ade just some fast one e bi no.
Almost o ma mi kutu o te fi na say me dawo. Kwa you give me full room air condition na me dem.
Hey. Ele uti e.
And I don't see over the car pick me from cycle straight to my camp.
Wow.
The popular saying is Ocheche need there. Waketua was soon there.
For me,
to frank. And Crown, we jump to my dear. In fact, almost showing me.
Yeah.
Me catch them say, me I could imagine much than they say. After school, say, we are over Bassa, Michelle now, why tan, why you Bassa and Fremen. And more be who's a material at the Fremen. But Michelle would that come, we a big man, your friend. I mean, who say yes, I'm so proud of it. I'm quite okay. Okay, pa. I say, yeah, back, okay, actually, and quality, so you know, come from.
By Amusan country, Brabon, and your better, sir. It's your own Bauman crack. Pressure to get it at once, and then I'm memorably do acquire crime. We are crimes near to our jail. What? Brabo say more. And it is open here. The ule muna dia oye yeni yie ebefa for sure. Anyway, yeni donate ko nkomo ansan ya betwa nkomo no so.
Nkomo so me come asem to be kakra.
Okay.
One last time me nya me university na me come ma me ho akomanda me konya accident ho.
Yeah.
Aka team onfodyo na kan konya accident. Na omde nyina call mass hospital. So mo call doctor no ma ya no me yesem nkonko jedo. Ti me bura aso ne me. Na o hwe se wo ye bema oyo ba na wonfa ho nto so na se wunya binum ya wahwera de mesere se obi biara o te yanka nwumre bia no drasto bia ben bia na se yantum de a pharmacy ben bia se yantum de a heba shop ben won se yantum de a wura ho okwa so pe donek heba mixture do yani a tiefo na se o mo etie program ni abo ho dawuro sa getting to yenya ne moja duro yenya ne koko mixture mesere wo oye kwani oye mesini anasa we construction work ot jom we driver ni o drive sa anasa ot office unya kwa akra ensore nante ye mesrew anunti amonya severe waist pain adura wo hian aye dona keba mescha mesre se kona ko pebi na to na unya bi to a mesre se ka bi hya so numna na pa we na nwumre anasa frana ma na egu ho no sa wonti bi ase a eni ye enche ye be kire we be sia no modo no nyame ya adom a how bia no e be from e dia ma aye dona keba mescha na be sa ka se obi biara one ne yira tena emfiemienu emfiemiensa emfienan ekro eba ma wa ama oba ya do na ma ho aba beto afei pacho obi so go okwa na oba ne botra oba fanyi nsan na ede ba fi 208252 0249 208252 e pacho sa na mbese me na me da to dwai ebi biara ofra na se emu bia befre bia no ye no ebedi nkomo obi bia wato do no bibia no hwe ho numbers ne eye enan ebia ti otna kam kakra bia otimi an tenene namu anase odu so osifuma otimi nsi osifuma obagina wa saa ko sisa bibia ansa otimi akona nim anase otimi anante mese se ovens ne mo asisi anase bibia wo se moja ne ekobia entimi nko anunti e ma wo saa problem no adura benom aye donek heba mesre ba bibia wo bia no kono ko pebi na do we say na aboa aside onuama ba be ka ne ho no anu nti de ka ho a afe menu ano ma no emema no obi bia na obisa bia no e wo ho no eno ne donek good life heba tonic donek good life heba tonic be kan sia no menu ano ma no adepa ba fie we aye dai ajemoja duro papa obanom asiesia ma bod na aye kama mesre obi biara aduane sinanim ontimi ni wono sa wo mu no wasore be mo ba kohoma ama wo yere akosheja ho anu aduane abre na ho saa o twime ko twunto si twiwe sei o aduane be se wono na do sa wo mu ntimi ni aduane no mesre wo adura obi hia obanom eba boa wo akanya wo yie no aye donek good life heba tonic donek ha man ko be se 19 ene ye ye me ka ba ko sorry me kakakra ebi aye ewo ebi aye koko ebi aye tik ahan sani me say nyina ya kan friend ye di aye donek good life heba tonic enti de na hawo aye untumi ni di anase kakra na mo ja so ate mesew obi won me on kakra ba na nusu biri no ohunu se woni di se woni da no nyaw se de no nyaw me pa chaw se mo ja so sa ate a adura obanom no aye donek good life heba tonic donek good life heba tonic ebe boa wo ahye won monyam aboa wo am oni fo de no yehu abeka sa akora foforo be pa chaw obi biara we sick cell patient anu nti bibia na mo ja so ate ebia na yesi yanko na yanko obi wo so a onyamalaria na se onum ne nwura nyina wi a me pa chaw obi bia na wa ye hata na wa ye fita eba sa no a adura se ben won aye donek good life heba tonic donek good life heba tonic ya to apete ba bibiara meni yuan ko kasa na me kasa pa anu se de supply donek heba ton donek heba mescha no sana miensa ka no so ya supply ni nyina ba bia bako bia no ebi wo ho enti obi biara o tem anwumre yi ani nua ewo enkran anase ni nua ewo akra edua ba bia no pacho kacha ne se onko okanshi draglin okwa onko repash heba tena tet heba haros heba kingswalk heba angel heba mesa se oba onyane mensis anase okwa fichira oblidi mo anase emoja tunu mo anu ntia na waya hata osia na nusu biri no osia na waya tiato e ba chaw abra obu nsa no adura obehia no aye donek good life heba tonic e ba bo ama muja no a abra na obu nsa no ohwire nyina no e be sha na mu ade ama na afi ho ato afi na me sa ko donek malamis ansa na je opese obu se bia wo de frɛ de bu sa ye no bedi hu enkomo anase bia pese koto do no bia no bia wo bia ne ba kyerɛ bia do no bɛn no akwa koto bi no da bi patwo pebi esi wo nkyɛn ampa uti bia antontom kra ne patwo donek malamis ye do be bo pa anti pebi si wonom abru biara banya malaria na se malaria no kwa ma ayo no hyase no nom ebe bo ama onipa do no aye kama anase ebe bo ma sa ne mana onipa do no nyina no ebe yi ade afro no ade amam afa obi biara otanya typhoid e patwo se aye ensu a wonom ado na wudie se den e patwo se ba hospital ya test anase ye se wo typhoid adura be hia no aye donek malamis o da hyase sa wonom to 4 bottles e hyase sa wonom uwi akwa hospital anase ko ne sa anko test we se typhoid e wo ho no mo a patwo adura we say bro no se aye tried and tested obi biara anya se bia aferi aye do na pie da bi enu aye kama se nyina aye adura yesu no clinic wa da yesu ache enje ya da amanfo ya de sa ya de sa entunya afeni ya de ba test da bi we nya ya de ba test da bi aye adura yesu da na mum awasa wogi licenses ansa na wotumi aba ton abonten enu na aban de licenses amaye ne ene ye bohu de wuru akira amansan nyina no enti ho da ye de ya adwuma sa amanfo ya de a e pa chaw obiara owo typhoid no adura be hia no aye donek malamis ya kan se obi nim se bia malaria nkwa na esa medical ka malaria maka typhoid afi obi a wasa stomach ulcer e pa chaw odidi a boy akomodi no a boy odi mekwa aduane a boy odi asikyira aduane a boy e pa chaw obi okura okwaja nan so a bo se na emoja wom adura wo hia no aye donek malamis enti kokope bi na to sa wonti bi asia wo de hwaduro no ho na mbesi gu ho fa namba na afi efre ne anase wo de bowura dani heba kolinak heba apidank heba fredimens heba omunyina wo nro bi okwa wo se ope donek enu ni bi obusa asemu de hia na waka yade hawo obisa do na mawo ya wonti asa na wo de fa namba na gu ho na frɛ yɛn ofrɛ yɛn ne a yɛbɛkyecha emu akyerɛw na sɛ de yade ne site bia no ɛbɛkɔ ama ho atɔ wan ko na me sa ka sɛ donek co-bitters enso aye yansa na odwuma ni bia e kan say a won se na ba bia ye keka ko e pa chaw wanko obi won mu a 7 pedu asa
ko ni de say koku
ana pe madam fo bi frɛ me na oka wose minia ade ha me saa na me saa on bra na fe yem odo no bi anyo no ko nipa bebre wo saa wa hawo no obi wa wanko ehye no to 7 pedu asa okɔ private a na emoja trend sɛ 7 pedu asa obi odidi anwuma bi amfa nkyeme oba sɛbi akɔ afikyire no epa ya kan ɔtena se no sɔre a na ensuo ɛwɔ baabi a wɔtena yɛ no mɛsrɛ sɛ ɔwɔ saa haw no a adura wohia no ayɛ do na cobitus mɛsrɛ obi wa fifiri ne yam ne tumpo no ɔkɔ private especially sɛ ne yam atim no wɔn na agyanan no apia no na emu ate asɛ mo twa na afɛ mogya no ɛtena ne saa mɛsrɛ ɛma no ɛnnu saa level no koraa ɔsɛ wonya bi si wo nkyɛn adura wohia no ayɛ do na cobitus cobitus obi wɔ sɛ wanko ɔkɔ agyanan so a ebi hɔ bɛyɛ nansa na nan num da ɔtwe na ɔkɔ private ne nyinaa mini obi saa na tie ne yam
koko tumi yɛ saa
I'm telling you ne yam tim wanko ne yam tim ne yam den ontumi nkɔ agyanan ɛno na sɛ wahɔ ya abra opia so no na enya effect ɛwɔ otompo no so ɛnam na ɛhɔ nom no ɛno ana wanhwe ya afɛ ɛte a anasɛ ɛhɔ twa na oblidi emogya na sɛ emogya A2 ɛsɛ sɛ oyɛ bia wo yam tatim paa adura wohia no ayɛ do na cobitus adura we sɛ enka nyɛ sɛ bia wo ba nom na yɛ ka sɛ bia wo ɛna wontumi nkɔ adwuma ɔbɔ no makɔ adwuma all right but sɛ wo yam ebetim bɛ na nsa nanum ɛne nsia wontumi nkɔ private deɛ mesrɛ wo saa pɛyade foforɔ saa ade ama wo ho adura behia no ayɛ do na cobitus obo so na yam ɛworo so saa gogoro ɔtinipa mu a asɛ 7 pedu asa ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkɔgya ne nan na obi ahwɛ no mesrɛ wo saa problem no a adura wohia no ayɛ do na cobitus mese na mesene ni obi biara wɔte yɛn kan nwumre biara drugstore bɛn biara wura hɔ herbal shop bɛn biara wura hɔ pharmacy bɛn biara wura hɔ na mesene enie fana fam no ento aso ni nkomo
okay
ayɛ 0246 72 76 77 0246 72 76 77 and I said 0249 20 82 52 0249 20 82 52 na me ka say kumasi ade se wo abu akwa store anase drugstore we be ton dro bia wo akwa bia no pacho wura ho kwa so pedunek enu no bi ebi wo ho omo kronom pharmacy herbal shop anase drugstore e wo kronom bia ne afranchu bia no wura ho a dunek enu no obenya bia to ansana omo ohwen so pacho one time herbal awakokote main station one na pacho abrosan no a ayi kese no wasoro na se my bet e wasoro no wura ho a dunek enu no ebi wo ho pa pacho do bia pa bia no obenya bi ato afi obi biara owo adwiso anko AAB pharmacy as our main traffic light na ase pacho kwa donek no obonya bi ato na me yakasa se wo tachiman pacho abibiduro fie ene ahemfie no ay opposite omo tiamia omo tika mo ko sunyan pacho ko du sunyan a Osei pharmacy Green Light pharmacy na cap herbal do bi apebia no o de be ma ayi fa na wo kumasi ase ja to apete ba bia herbal shop bia wo bia na se ohunu bia no pato bi wo honom donek enu no nyina no me se ya boaboa no e de ba be sa amanfo yade pato oso ka ho oso ye nipa oso ye obi edide na aka ya ka wo se obewura drugstore pharmacy herbal shop ben bia no akwakope bi no ato e pato omo enkran e pato anase omo te enkan omo abusan for one kran me se okọ kan shi dry cleaner dodo bia pe bia no ebi wo ho se ashaman kaswa Madina Adenta La Paz wanko last week me ko ba bia and me ko ba bia you make sure say adon ba bia nipa bia no ye do be no ama saman ho nyina asharaja ho nyina ye do ye bi akọ honom ayi fa na wo takura de for Cape Coast for mankasim bia do na enu ni bi honom ya sere say ba bia wo bia no frɛ na afɛ enu nkomo aye donek enu aye 0246 72 76 77 0246 72 76 77 aye Diamond Scientific Herbal Clinic ana ewo sa nro ya ka ho asem nyina anu nti se bi hawa wo hawo bi wo problem bi a pacho ba bi abekọ no aye Diamond Scientific Herbal Clinic aye wo dominase unti wi ase na bana mutu dwan wo de frɛ ne na afɛ enu ni nkomo One could make us a minimum quarter message. Our Master more senior high, Ernest, and I said, a boy, me chabunina, I'm a church form what Master more senior high now. Okay. Uncle Punch
a noon as Samoa senior high school.
Yeah. First a Dumhene. First a Dumhene.
Ni dinner that's all.
High, that's good.
Okay.
Master more senior high.
Okay.
No.
Now, what is football clubs? No, ye Jesse. Oh, Jesse, omo be chef for the season. Omo ye nkraman dia be wan. Nkraman dia. Say. Nkraman Jesse. Oma ye nipa dia ton. Nipa no. Omo designing mema dia. Omo designing ma dia. And omo designing kwada enso dia. So omo ye nkraman so dia. Nti wo kraman a.
Omo de kraman be park no so na.
Not necessarily, but like maybe I'll support two team, you know. What to Jesse say, what to be my wife, what to be my mama. Who feels so craman so also Shibia, no better craman tadie. The way Manchester United. Or my craman Jesse.
Nobody never be as a power.
You or my designing Jesse, craman the best.
That even
craman Jesse in ye.
And come on into come on, why I was Jesse.
What I saw, yeah, we on has on him.
Come on, yeah, where's me boss a Manchester.
No, but you see,
it was top. Yeah, my mention from better support.
The ambassador changing and say, amount for monetizing every aspect of football.
No, they have so many ways of creating a you.
And football no, and just more bonus akeke or more
business.
Commercializing no. Say, he say no. Some accounts there, who turn Tadiama Nipano. Now, Tom, I'll cram and so. And Jones on William Cocody. No, that money come. I really party you. And United for about 4 hours ago, no more official publications there. And cram Jesus, no. Are you ready?
And I'm bottled that. Just no. I didn't pen audition, but I said, the film audition about Paco. And I'm running a schedule for one. Cramine just you. When you pan ever show. Ya yama cramine. But almost a questionable. Are they? How on earth said Nipa over just said, oh, the map 7 brothers will be our support to team. No,
when you share Jason designer somehow different from the club no beseno. And I heard the ones here Cramandia no. Because a Craman
whatever it is, just a team no trust the boom. Team
and I make sure say. So I should design always a design Jason. I would have the all right one.
No,
the all right one.
It's not about the design.
No, maybe. One say the all right one. So I should almost say I want honey and a nim. Na nimni nie. So what it means they say o shejesi na wo ze kraman so don nam ho a ne yem no butu form ti ne ha no e be kire form na na chi na crest ne bo no eno na show
I show
what it is it crest no e be show ama ya hu say Man United Jesse and a
kraman
no so let me cut you say enti we mo duru no ba ya no
o matra mo fa se ni mamma niska me sister bani mamma niska me na mamma niska o matra sa level no
tamkwenska credit
ha ma me mamma niska me rent house ma me ko si dan ya na se o matra sa level no o maduru ya hwen kraman ana o de
ka ye man kraman so hunto mu
o maduru level ya ko hwen kraman na o te na o papa ma me ne wo fa se dawa akwa to jesa ko man kraman
to ya ko man ko na bo so dey
aso be be shiro
kraman ta de ko na bo dey
aso for kura jina ko so
okay yeah ba
ensana lubina shano manabo ensa bem no amuzu bitters você amuzu bitters koye
apomodin mapade eno ane hepa plus mixture apomodin mapade eno ane hepa plus mixture
Unia, Pavi, and the Black Smokes mixture no malaria drona. Ani, say nam sa, wo beje di say menim wife nyina ye tested positive. Ya num bie no. Say a ku malaria mo no nyina. Am ye nyina ye negative. Ade ho. Won ma wo ye Hepa Plus mixture no. And wodi we nsu aba. Sentia, e wo say wo immune system e strong da bia. Enti Pavi
e support immune system no.
Na Plus Smokes no so e tu malaria no gu. Malaria symptoms. Et say etipaye, afiafie, wonum ato, ahomre no msa. Ache kura 4 days na Pavi and the Plus Smokes mixture. One no e tu malaria na se kura. Anya sa dia ko hu doctor. Fra 0542 778572 and 0542 807907. My dear Drone Pa Pavi Plasmox and Hepa Plus Nina. A painful about or more manufo and Quadawi in Field in Camp or pharmacies and hair shop.
FDA aje dweden kratwe atum.
Mema ahwefo ne etiefo nyina kwa baba Amuzu Beverages Enterprise. Na yedin se bia be fe no Amuzu Bitters. Amuzu Bitters aka Atopa 5000 Bitters. We yen san edi nubna krojen a how bie ni achiri yedi ahye. Na etiefo a omoteba me hodie. Duduo na beji Amuzu Co Herbs ekoshe omade no no omade. Bisu beji Amuzu Manpower Herbs na ma konoa anaso na kwahye omunsa enne baka saa inuro mienu nyina bom atuni din Amuzu Bitters de koko ha no so otwa bi na ekwani de ose ni be masem ahoodin wo fom se otwa 2 tot 3 tot na ahoodin no epeja no enam damrama eni ododua a yede aka Amuzu Bitters winti oba bi ose oni atenka bema bia ose oni akono ma ne yire onya twa bia sa atenka anasa akono no ebeni enam se de pepre eni hwintia ede afrenti abre insano ne pampana no ase ma utwa bia enyi wanum enti se ukwadwabo bia ase na opese oni so ebo nsu kakra Amuzu Bitters why ebo ni so ba enyi wanum Amuzu Bitters tot baako atopa bebre Amuzu Bitters obi a otiamia osi doctor ade chese mekuliko dua so a biye mutim anase constipation ewo me so onya Amuzu Bitters twa oye be sane kama obi ti gbo akohoma na so ye 7 favorite food a na ne kondo ni no matro otimi nidi onya Amuzu Bitters twa akotwetwa petati na aba medre na untimi ni no obedi akaboni kama Amuzu Bitters eyensa ehwam yie pa enam se nnua na ye de afre ma hoodinti onomu a tipa bia ni akire se metwa Amuzu Bitters che manya hangover bibia se ni ho se manom Amuzu Bitters ma ade achi hunam ye me ya dabi nnua na ye de ahyen sane nnua emma nipa hoodene ma insechi how setipaye uhubi insaburechi how se memuai ha manya hangover no me hubi we ya insa miya meka kudro so a menu akudro so a menu mu how bia ni akire de otiamia onu Bitters bia mu a no dan on say na twa Amuzu Bitters na yede beba oba bia otiamia owo menstrual pains obuni sa obre pa no onom Amuzu Bitters mesebo so mesua be ko fichire kama insan ya meka ho asem ehunya dene ne buo so nya dene se dodo pa no pa tu dia no aba santase apampatia na wa fra na 0247 776743 0247 77 6743 Amuzu Bitters ekoye.
Hey, Opani, Mashusha wache. Sa perfect series books here. Oma me koto obi ma me mano. O wejajai. Abua wa mo se wo to make kan kama. Wa kabrofo. Na nkontabu akura de ejajai.
Wonderful. Mese Ghana for GAJ perfect series. Atumo no de. Jai no de no before and the woma bia. Our crèche, nursery, any KG, books bia bi. And our science, creative arts, maths, RME, history, coloring, computing, OWAP, nina. Every basic 1, equals basic 6. English, every basic 1, equals junior high school. Ne bane combine soa, or nina bi. English nom, and maths nom, me say, books be anywhere. Perfect series, any bi. Na GS, any naka, and so I'm approver. Into a batter pian koto be maneba.
Hey, and na so we dear, so could be crab to me akotu, akoton, how many students so?
Na, and no cradi, what table one to say, she, one must ask at mock exams, terminal exams, and a midterm exams. At the master school, a here one more, at to phone call put to a station, and crying down so mine. First up, and your mama by beer, your tonto books beer for 0243 2999 38 and a 0540 755 465. Perfect series.
Your worst future is secured.
Big brother, BK. When you are come so obey the company Basen and some man from the crowd.
And yet, when it's 7 years, it's a U Life Company Limited and the U Life Agombia capsules, the supercharger Nagasa Ababonte.
Agombia capsules.
Massa, Obama, who watch you so ya. When your best yet, you can not fail who was his yadie. And now Obama never could go to a Yantunchia if it's a U Life Agombia capsules. Edina Sabin, and it will bear man out your Bojuma baby. Oba 150 crow how. 1 that 1 pem and a low sperm count. Wardrobe and a U Life Agombia capsule. Massa, Massacha the one dance here. Enti me ma won crack catching up about say when you pinty. U Life Agombia capsules. Young Konkwa. Try I was 0244 946525 and 0277 454 288. Agombia. One mama feel.
All right, Agombia may feel the iron twice on young queen. Crama Jason idea. Or Mobeto. In some metal. But yen shall see our Hakasamafu Emma WB United nature the reason why. First match on the ball against Asante Kotokono and Kosu or WB Krumho Nemum Air Kosu Brekum. Kasamafu Ninchimono. If say Yajimrena ETA.
Other questions are about Nkofo Ebisa said WB United. Aden and your home venue, WB Presby Park, or name of your choose to say. You remember your home matches will be cool. And that's a your home match. Your first game against Krobia Rusia Sante Kotoko. You remember no Brekum instead of WB Presby Park. No answer me yet as communications officer, everybody will be united. And to the one meeting with your proud listeners, I will see you and now say your fans are most follow the United supporters. And it's a club lancing board. Yeah, the Nanka club lancing board. Ever share the Juma. Na omuma yenya no ntie say ankom besia babiem nti ye no de na e wa twen mu a ye hwe anim senka club lancing board no ombesan aba na so omo ama yenya no ntie say ombesan babiem a eje 25th of August sabre no so no na e was a club bia wa submit home venue a obesi akan and amakwase mo ewo mu ne say the United say wo ba ye park no so a adwuma kakra wo ho a Buguswa ya enwiye nanka ya dwemu pon se club lancing board best na babi no nanka ya wi but omo yenya no tie se omo sign ma bio animanimu ya this is 25th of August na chese ye ni option bia than to choose other alternate enti ye sanka ye fa itachima wo hiam your park eno so nya dia club lancing board agiatu afei ye se wanchi me ban ye ti na bri fankatia park e wanchi no the young apostles ebo the home match no the home matches no nka ye choose ho e ho so no see I'm no say club lancing board in Yanjin no. Enti the only option na aka say bet me afa no Brekum Golden City Park because ohe Brekum dia anytime e share boundary chese na e bohye. Nti we say Brekum Golden City Park no ade a e bet me aboa ye. Enti for now after say chief executive officer Richie Control Giant and club president honorable Nana Alexander Abapiu mo kan won ti say no Brekum Golden City Park and mo to say the United first game against Krobia Rusia Sante Kotoko ye betimi abono nemum ye say your supporters ni abo say nyame ya adomo a your next home game no de ye we keep beyond our capacity say impokra no ye betimi abo your next home game no e wo ho ti ma supporter bi abamu against Sante Kotoko yes ye confirm everybody will Brekum but your next home game against Young Apostles no nyame ya adomo a ye be bono ye be press.
All right, so we any kasama for inchirimu a ode amayen to some other stories. Yebeba back to Kotoko ne ene friendly on boy ye ne nkomo a Eric Tinkler edi nyina. Ne nkomo ni bi mu ohye. Awa nzo aka say wo mo hard gain or describe wo as unwanted elements.
Okay.
Or see unwanted elements ni je we yiri nyina afrim.
Okay.
The other day na me busa Kofi about the reason why players like Kwampoku names on quality, even though Omunya bad season the last season here, but you can't take away the fact that Kwampoku a quality striker.
Sure.
Now Coach Beba, now within 1 month or say that be mean to me in so a year based on reports, what can technical reports and what steady player who say AB and semi report in Sanet here. Now as a player no around that and how about toxic. Ediama the other colleagues. Me book Poku because of one of the players Akoto Kwejo no Prince Badunia. So coach ni say unwanted elements. Na we tie in common so a na say okeka ko disciplinary issues. Wow, suban ni ya hodo a na omo ye o team ni mu no ene manage na so opam omo nti e beba bi team ni nyina but then shall say with Abdul Mumin Sawaba boy Sawaba boy
Sawaba min sheda nim
da nim so me ga so Accra boy o nim da so ye Kumasi boy Abdul Mumin ti say wa ko sign for Girona so say Girona so record Segunda B ni no free no contract nso wu or Rayo Vallecano nti wa sign as free agent edema Girona na Girona hono and wa bon komo pi one of them about all chire baby free anyhow or starting a ball remu akopie Denmark also the first crew two kwan course so Manchester drew or whether no in same bebre ni ade ko sign the first contract so Denmark ni ade o chire ni nyina but also a Sawaba boy Sawaba Kumasi Sawaba Sawaba no free.
I come from a small place in Kumasi. It's like central, a little bit south in Ghana. I come from a small town called Sawaba. It's a little bit like the ghetto, you know. And we used to play a lot on the streets, you know. After school, you would run straight to the park to play. You don't even change your clothes, you know. So football was everything for us, for me and my friends and the people around me. So I have great memories. And for me to even think about it now, it feels like it was yesterday, you know, because time moves very fast. But yeah, my whole life has been about football until now, and hopefully it continues for a couple of more years. It's what I really enjoy doing. I think I've really dedicated my life to football. Yeah, to think about how football started for me it's like yesterday, bro, you know. I moved to Europe. I played in an academy when I was younger, so we traveled a lot. So I would say my first professional contract in Denmark I wasn't surprised by the environment of Europe because I was traveling a lot before I signed. But yeah, like I said, I think my first travel from Ghana to Europe was to Manchester, I think. And the first surprise was the same, the weather. It was very cold. It was.
And some pain no. Amuzu bitters. What's it? Amuzu bitters. Amuzu bitters.
Na Abdul Mumin esa chere the experience of World Cup course so recently chese Okobi no chese ono as Christoni at a point you know na won say ni gidiem and na chese yeah so because we here before World Cup no we pretty long term no ten fie be 4-5 months I know more ball but ono as Christo Abdul Mumin there no ananum di no bi ka chem so Christo nyanka bi anka be den se meje di but ono ananum so Christo ni nti gidie bi ne sa no man na boa ya otimi ko World Cup ni bai.
World Cup was an amazing feeling. I think I had a very tough season before the end of the season to the World Cup. So being called to the World Cup was a great feeling for me. I'm a Christian. I'm a firm believer in God. So I feel like it was a testament of my faith in believing that God has a plan for me, and just to follow the right path and keep doing what I'm doing and believe in God. It was a crazy feeling because I also have friends in the national team that I grew up with. So to share this experience with them was an amazing thing. And it was my first World Cup too, so it was unbelievable.
All right, but for the reason why I joined Girona, no, or say yes, because of the name Girona, and not joining Girona.
The main thing that attracted me to Girona, I think, is the club itself, Girona. I think it's a club with a lot of history. And over the past years, the type of football they play is very attractive, and I believe that all footballers that wants to improve in their professional career, it's a project that they'll look up to. So,
all right. So Abdul Mumin and Yeten Kanu. na wonsam fufuro mu so yen under 20 emano enra report ma say omo ekọ Poland for the upcoming under 20 women's world cup. Ghana are boss 7 times and so mu bi any who to be qualify every group stage anymore. And on Charles Sampson, our head coach, Emma the Black Princesses say send an assistant coach Mame Joyce Boy take care no sa no so can say omo target kese pa no say in fact on GFA for no share dwuma se no target na mienu so omo qualify for the World Cup no na for ma quadra group stage no inti no any ade ni esi omo ni so.
When I took over my discussion with the FA, we had 2 goals. One was to qualify for the World Cup, and the other one is also to go past the group stage, because the 7th times that we have been to the World Cup with the U20, that hasn't happened. But this group, we have even more bigger ambition. But the first one is to be able to go through the group stages, and then we see how far.
And some pain no. Amuzu bitters. What's it? Amuzu bitters. Amuzu bitters.
All right. We are here in Sir Justice Blay. Call Brekum Chelsea. Confirmed, senior?
No, me play C call. Obi obeying team pa. And senior the athletic for a report no. For the sake of senior panel. Yempe say breaky relationship inti so any pana kasa but for now the OCB beside ni ho so any pan inside apparently
okay but there's a picture of him I was share Brekum Chelsea JCR and also was news in me pa of course your AI period and AI era and some of these things can easily be done by an AI there. But minim do be the AI question justice Blay Brekum Chelsea JC anyway, so yeah, but this is our story nechi. Na yashe for confirmation or otherwise to that story later on. But Enekotoko we need 1-0 ATR Heart of Lions. Eric Tinkler say pitch nema emu ya demo mo. But omu dinkunim because board all bonemu ya den crowds or fa kwan bi so wini whether say fair na say enye fe no enkunim die no any ade na ehia but pitch ne de beba be kan was later on there but na yentie the first come about results no.
Yeah, no, it hasn't been easy. Obviously conditions are very, very different to what you find in South Africa. The pitch, as you're well aware, the standard of the pitches are not great, which obviously makes it much harder for the players. We want to try and play a brand of football that is entertaining. We want to try and play a possession-based game, and on pitches like this, it becomes very, very difficult, you know. So I've experienced that as myself, having been in Africa, in a number of countries, and this is the norm, you know. So what we can't do is use it as an excuse. It's our reality, and we have to adapt, you know. And the players today showed me a lot of fight and desire to win the game, and you got to find ways of winning that game, even if it becomes ugly, because ultimately that's what it's about, you know. The more games we can win 1-0, the more chance we stand at finishing higher up in the league. Plus the confidence and the morale of the team starts growing, and today I think wasn't such a great performance, but I've seen us moving in the right direction. A lot of new faces, which is what you would have seen, that have come in. And now those players obviously getting an understanding of our playing style and the way how we want to play this season. You know, high intensity game, that's the type of game that I want us to play. And we had moments of that, you know. But the fight has to be there throughout the season.
All right, Eric Tinkler. And watch the target. The baby T pitch there. Munya butre pitch no akasa bagana yen pitches. The whole Ghana nye don boss no nenkwano. The condition of pitches a boss ball e Ghana hano. Papa na kire na dwen. A chese mani age papa. Se hoho enso di na no abetumbi. Mani age pa. But also the target okotoko no wa maso obeji aketua di na bi. Obeji na aketua alright there. Nemum or say top 2. Se kotoko any league na or say a second. Eno any idea seen any so.
The target is to finish in the top 2. That's the target. I didn't come here to just earn a salary. I came here to win things. That's the most important thing. I came here to win things. I came here to achieve things. I've achieved things in my coaching career, and I want to continue achieving. I'm a very ambitious person, so yeah, you're going to see me like you saw me today. I'll be very animated on the bench, but at the same time, it's my passion and my desire to want to achieve and win things.
Okay. Now, Kotoko team nimu, and I say we're getting rid of unwanted elements. Now, unwanted elements, also a human every or ye unwanted elements every team nimu.
What you see today, I can shout, I can scream. I want to win games, and I try and pass that winning mentality over to the players. But at the same time, I'm here to teach. I'm here to help the players improve their game and ultimately manage them. I think the discipline, both on the field and off the field, obviously that was an issue when I arrived, but I think we've dealt with that really, really well. We've got rid of the rotten element that existed in the club. And today you can see everyone is united, everybody's fighting for the same cause, and it's a positive thing to see.
All right, finally, about pitches, issues about pitches. Oh my Ghana, Eric Tinkler.
Yeah, as I mentioned before, standard of the pitch it might not mean a lot, but massive importance. How are you going to improve a footballer on a pitch like this? You're not going to improve him, because he's got to take 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touches. Sometimes he's got to take 4 touches, loses the ball, he gets criticized. I can't teach them a lot when we're playing on poor pitch, and the disappointment that they have in their faces, you can see, when they make their mistakes, and a lot of times I can't blame them because of the standard of the pitches. So that's something we're working hard at the Otec 102 to have a training pitch that is of a high standard, high quality. You create that, players will enjoy training a lot more. Players will enjoy football matches a lot more, and they'll feel less pressure when they're playing on those type of pitches, and that's one thing that I think is lacking in Ghana, and needs to improve. Other countries, Ivory Coast, pitches are very good. Tanzania, pitches are very, very good. Morocco, pitches are exceptional. Algeria, I've been there. Egypt, the standard of the pitches, South Africa, and I compare it to here. That's an area that has to improve, and that needs to come obviously from the Ghana Federation, and obviously also needs to come from government to help.
You yate Tisinia, what in common?
Yes.
Or the Tanzania money you need try and say.
Yes.
Omunye ni abre good pitches. Na I was say federation only a buying and you be fa home, because pitches e wukru anye. Enye also be so the ball to form no piepio possess the ball no. Ba untimi nyesa our pitches we so. So what you say? So he say Kotoko any Ghana football coaches never Nansenya. Ya no to bomb boy dodo. But that's the truth. No credit no catch no. So who's an Nansenya Kotoko ankasa no. Coaches never comments they make ifa club no ya na nya kra o. Enye
you got to pitch in infrastructure.
No credit true do. No credit true do. Now look at the last there were a flyer of I think Nancy recent and there 4 coaches be Omaba Kotoko. Omo come Omadidi about Kotoko team no any facilities our club na so Menzo were disappointed, Tinkler looks disappointed, Papa ne kai you can say Portugal Barreto kai and Zito kai Zito.
Yeah, Zito nso kai.
Zito say Keto Kreku who picture of or no training with Kotoko say, hey, na hinie. Oh, dia no. Barreto or say for a big club like Kotoko, I can't fathom how our players come to training and have to go to toilet and urinate in the bush. Zito Ket Okreku called me and asked, why am I training Kotoko on a bushy park like that? Eric Tinkler, Asante Kotoko is facing financial challenges, infrastructure, and indiscipline at the club. The management is aware of these issues. Menzo, when I arrived at Kotoko's Adakujachi, I was disappointed. It did not befit a club of Kotoko's stature.
Some Casio.
Hey, we now found one. A bad thing to convince will be say we are heavy.
Yeah.
Probably be heavy with trophies, ne? But in some way, they can't find who they are. Yeah, na. And same crime.
Yeah.
But think that they were tackle no as a national problem. Say, Nyakoto Kongwan and only pitch, a pitch papa, and I only training pitch papa. But I say what who say Ghana yen problem back on no. Your pitches in ye. Now uko Tanzania a ye. Uko a amano Cote d'Ivoire or Cote d'Ivoire.
Obo South Africa.
Obo Egypt, Morocco, Algeria. Omukwa de yana mpese be ko because mu ya brofo. Den na ekoso o man. Den na ekoso. You see no ye twama wo na be ka chere ze pitches nya nsa na ya na asese menti ase. To be honest with you, ya rehosem ye nim guasesem ema wo man ayetim. Ye pitches nye ya kan ya bre, you see ya hoho na e ka chere. How do you senior? Yeah. May I take you over?
Yes, Kanu metie coach Tinkler and common in and in fact nen common ede nen sem no or to ne buchiri mu say ne bro for no tin clear and to tin nen sem no punch by punch and one fa bibia nsi say be a bro for no de omonim trotwa ontwantro obeka no kure sene ade ne tie no obeka ene de se anya wo de na one ne ebenya asema on de no kure no na waka to. First of all, about Kotoko team ne preparation ahead of the season. Kanu say utie na as a wo improvement e wo Kotoko team ni. Or they compare almost started pre-season e wo Kumasi ha. The two friendly games omo boy against Benab any Ebony a omo lose ye no. Any the two games are so far omo ko Accra omo abona utim say clearly ne niaje team no ho wo ho improvement kakra and ojitu mu say there has been new faces in the team. And obviously a bit take time kakra afi no omo
new faces together. Send Agadas Bobby.
Yes, Agadas Bobby. Sure.
And Danlad
and so and couple of other players or Mokao. My name say Mama. Bobby.
Emmanuel Mama.
Yes.
Okay.
Bobby. I mean, you say new players aba. And definitely I feel now more teamwork and cohesion. No, a bit take it time to beat Heart of Lions 1-0 there. Say me a coach. Many budget because with some few weeks and days to start the league, you know, at least improvement abam. And I name them okay say it's not about the results now when you know. But to players, you know, performance are who say players and pick it up. And on him say enu say Kotoko, you best start the league, you know, or be ready. And Osaka can be also per se this time omubo high intensity game. Kanu or person omubo high intensity game. Into a person omubo no emuye shikakra. So yes, omube pusese omunya ball na omube move akwa omonim but opese omubo no emuye shikakra. And of course Ghana ye league, you know, ye nyina enim sene ete because of again pitches, you know, any weather, no, any how our teams, you know, set it up to play, no. I say ahondin wumpa, and it's a we a team na opese league, you know, Kanu obo na obo ni ya. Of course, I will say game, no, intensity, no, emuye high kakranti. Many aje how what describe Asante Kotoko team, no, any progress are so far omo enya, no. And minim say with few days to the start of the league, you know, Kotoko and nu say omone has ebebo na week 1 omobebo against the Bibino Kotoko team no ebeye ready. And asemba kwa okan ya me sure say we Asante Kotoko fana ebema areshemu e wo coach no any team nim say Kanu ɔsɛ wamma sɛ kɔtɔkɔ ɔba abɛgye aketua na ɔba sɛ ɔba abɛwini titles ɛde ama Asante Kotoko team no because ɔno wohwɛ ne coaching career na at least wa coach wɔ South Africa team bebree and we winning titles and trophies ɛde ama ɔmo enti Kanu sɛ woyɛ supporter na sɛ coach ɛka saa asɛm wei a ɛkyɛw sɛ wamma sɛ obɛdi agorɔ ɔde ani berɛ na aba ɛna ani berɛ ne sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ owini trophies ɛde ma Asante Kotoko and maka sɛ a big club like Asante Kotoko Kanu ɛnyɛ acceptable sɛ wobɛkɔ 2 anasɛ wobɛkɔ 3 4 5 seasons na ongye league team kɛseɛ deɛ ɛnyɛ obɔbrɛ no no anasɛ ɛnyɛ bebi a wogyina no no woyɛ team kɛseɛ a ɛsɛ Asante Kotoko ɛntimi mma sɛ yɛabɔ Ghana league na wokɔ 3 years 4 years ongyeɛ nti coach no ama team no ɛne supporters ne some hope bi ɛna wasa ma yɛ idea of the target for the season who say we coach in target to or no any personal target was set say at least Kotoko first and now second for this season and say why last season can we be a Kotoko a dear 8th position until at least even here say Kotoko team no ebe progress and also be improve until say your boss season ni wie na say Kanu with the top 2 targets now was set the amount Asante Kotoko no I believe very well say if se Kotoko edi second a be much improvement of last season omo position and omo performance and then se Kotoko etimiji league now and also a be big plus at the ama coach no and Asante Kotoko nti the first voice now oh boy on the preparation ne target ne adia so far wo hu e wa Asante Kotoko team nim no Kanu Tinkler e chew say ne ni abre waba Asante Kotoko no o media agro then to the second tape na oh boy no and one thing okay about is it in the second tape no ka say we getting rid of some rotten elements in the team.
Yeah.
And also, utiene semo Kanu okasa yi pa. Over the years, and I say in recent years, adia bakwa ye nim se e affect Asante Kotoko a player in discipline. Ye best start season fine. Kotoko bebo about a bedroom baby no as a getting to the latter part of the season no not in discipline. ATC Asante Kotoko team. Ubon se eno etimi affect omo season no. Emma omo finishing no omo nyek very good finishing. Ye betimi aka from the time of Coach Ogum. The two coach no to the extent that players ni bi na omo revolt against him. Players yenya players e wo kroma ema omo eka say coach no e de omo ye train dodo. When him say Kanu kai pa na wo Kotoko aba be foul waba na otua oka very good salary no team ne pese obon ho modern ema team no ana se club no oba chese on pese wo ye training ana and who player nya na oba kire coach no the type of training I was all do from when nyina eye nioma for me indiscipline among the players. Some players need to be kind during the time of Ogum. Okoye, a new technical team, take you over. Under Karim Zito, you know the same thing. And no crowd here, it do baby na ye west about Nyoma. Na happen, was Asante Kotoko or more residents or and also bibia players, one. Ye nyinaite nya afi ne be koyechi asakwa ko repeat to the extent that sa indiscipline no Kanu obo se omoye no camp ho a na a translate e de aba match mu obi nya ball na instead of say o pass mu obi manage no one ne nye fine one no issue enti on pass ma no we e de ne girl ana ne wife aba we esie chire we ni we enka players sorry no makwa kogu your friend say ahoma so unse sa story ne bae omo chele omo na players in rest wo ye player nso akanu with the training na wo ye no say unya enough rest o personally emwa and the moment a ebe affect player no ana players no na ba be affect team no enti for the past by 3-4 seasons ni ade a friend player in discipline e wa Asante Kotoko Kanu a had team ne pa almost every season bi aye tibi season ne be ende a e ade a e affect Asante Kotoko pa enti say Tinkler etimi agete rid of rotten elements Kanu yeka rotten elements a chese nyoma apro a say e had team no enti say Tinkler etimi agete omo out of the team eno a fair sign a kire say there is good thing and a success ahead of Asante Kotoko and anyone say as a players are indirectly in the previous administration as a regime no yet say omo e was hard nyoma and as omo in discipline no as omo na bebrina aka omo this time e betimi abo Kwame Poku allegations are about out concerning the CA nyina unse Emmanuel entry enso ye one player
ono kono dey say Kotoko nyan releasing no
omo releasing no but the fact that Kotoko main team ekwa Accra akwa pre-season near si on stay na on a team no Kotoko youth team ni enye training there it means indirectly on coach in the plan so
yes so bisa for
termination yes for termination tie che say for now on team no plan so and Kanu menu nyina nim say your football reasons intia menye sure say mano entry e wo problem because oba Kotoko look at the prospect I will show you but later issue of indiscipline yet allegations nyina entino se coach no etimi is a rotten element no e the free team ni ma and a fair sign of se coach no ache say ono na ye in charge then to the third tape no Kanu enu ye ka say ye ka e yade a ya ka ho asem saa e wo fie ha and ye nkan wi bad pitches and my hu quality football me sure say the bia among for a criticize a league no say a league ni nyefe ye league no o hwe kra hu quality bia no the issue of poor pitches e ka ho e ya Kanu me taka de bia e wo fie ha and me sure say ya me ka me no mo ne me enya adwen say Ghana your best moment of your football and the best moment in our league you know and the moment a Ghana football na ejina ne na so pa no me sure say your ball no on circular pitches ana me boa your ball no on pitches and as a park is a park and a grass any so kokala dan obeko he nkoko Brighton Park obeko he those were the moments Ghana league you know na emu de na yenya quality players but say football asa football improvement abambe dynamics abam enti in this modern era there Kanu say u league ebe successful and as say u league ebe ko international ama manfo monitor u league e was say unya very good pitches because those times na e kano na e hardly say ubehu say Ghana Premier League game aba live on TV and ameboa ama wonya bia hwe but say your matches no live on TV and it's a pitches no enye corrector Kanu obe dan ahwe game a enjoy and ya ka ho asem saa unse first no okoka akofi na GF for no okoka ba pitches na straight away omo say GF de enyo ne si pitches ana ameboa aban no ene wo say various stadia no ohwe na yeye ni Kanu ko prampram ko he sa prampram de GF ne dia me pa che hybrid pitch e wo good and as a quality pitcher ke wo sa prampram ho de yenya at least 2 or 3 standard pitches obetumi ede match the at least Cote d'Ivoire omu senior high schools no omu university pitches are 9 say ye hwe ya mediama ebo matches e wo so ba ko pram ko hwe se edu hamatana unya good pitch bia to the extent that most of your national teams no camping omu train wo AstroTurf so saade no kra wo say hwe nie menim say bia no ka ho na ama 9 say your national teams no ebia performance no so aba from oko pram artificial pitch na your national teams ni nyina train e wo so nti Kanu the issue of pitches there you can say ye be kama ade ache ade asa at least you can say we say yenya one standard pitch bia eno no eye quality na your big stadium you kra no your pitches yewe ni state senior but the problem is Kanu sa pitches na yenni correct ones and more your footballers no and my hu quality
football. That is a here. I say about boa from footballers no I enjoy game no.
Very good.
About boa mo performance grants and cost.
Yeah.
What you say? Well, the modern practice. Cost over there. I mean, so also be say game ni fair. O be say league ni fair. They tackle the first from pitches. Oh, they approach our Premier League ni used to in the 90s, early 90s, you know. Sana yeah. Because those days now English Premier League maybe are terrible. Because we are goalkeeper na down, who na techeni ade. So no. Yeah, and then you be track with TV so we are seeing na. Yeah. Ti omo tackle pitches first. And look at the success of enjoy. Of course, nye eno nko na solve problem no. There are other issues there, but should be omo tackle ni free pitches.
Sure.
So, enti think like Ezo obi predicted say kwata by week 6 they na kwata fire no. Whatever. But no crane say. See when your excuse be
oh yeah, sure. Say anything now or buy o kohwa da koja chia no say pitch no say there be. We there be. You move nko paju nso a no. And a team no akwa kopiem e wa cry. So
Accra no so a
Accra no
Enkoye oh enye manza
uze na me catch you off se Kanu sa pitch no I wo Legon Stadium echi no okay yesi ye nche you and baby a wo no so Kanu can say take advantage ali na sa pitch no ye nya quality pitch e wo honom and as you make sure say grass na you be use no e be of high quality but no so here tinkler a complain ya found the issue of your pitches in the Kanu ya kan ho asema enye and ye be ka and it seems authorities no obi anye say o man attention akọ say yenya quality pitches e wo Ghana ha Kanu onim faso a yebenya yen tenase ne yenhwe ne yo e bi kra no ka ho e na ama in recent times ye junior national teams Kanu ye ko tournament a yentimi money abafie ntem no because your pitches na ye train wo so ye bomb matches e wo so no enye papa ya kan ho asem ene season ne startina tinkla ne team anaso omudi ni kodru brekuma na omudi ni dru Venus ko wanchi ukọ de bibi pitch ni yi a ene ohu dia ene Kanu ene de inima asem obeka fa nti the issue of pitches in there eni kwan say yetena se ema obi free abonten ebeka kire e wo say at least Kanu yetu ho anamo.
All right,
Kobi, the question is enko pem da ben ena yebehu improvement e wo ye pitches in Kanu. A big problem.
Big one. But Royal U Life Enterprise. Woman dia Gombia capsules naba. We see yare no any sexual performance. Obema na kiti no so no. And who drew any Royal U Life Enterprise for dia ba. A Gombia capsules enye na we be a pibinum nemwa. Pibinum na so edane na yo mema asem ni ye wo yo ba so a esiesie kama ema wo ma asem ni wie peye wo sisi ne haw wa ho ode wo mpam wo fom a agombia capsules be mo feel because duru a ebo ni padua no with zero side effects so boni bi ani ho we no enye sex enhancing drugs ni bi da bi we ni ye abibiduru a nya botra ye say mesiesie hunam no ema ahoden a wo de compare house betumi age 3 points ebe yi sisi yare ni nyina firi ho ebe ma bema wetumi agina wonan so chese ube gina wonan so ankasa enti agombia capsules Bora Pharmacy over the counter herbal shop bebia ne pebi eto na bibianye kama bajo fre doctor Audin Drubai 0244946525 0244946525 and 0277454288.
Okay. Enye na yenko abapa shopping mall so ni gwa ho ntentem ho ena yedigwa etono mapa abapa shopping mall eton quality products na de ma omyesronko ne yese omugina wonan so ewo online enti ofa phone na ko Play Store na App Store type abapa shopping mall obun se app naba no wa download e de ato phone so uwie ni sa no a de ohia internet eno ano no baby a wo bi akọ app no so ano ahwe ade a opese oto no a order acha 24 hours o me de bebrel website www.abapamall.com and you per mattress o per fridge bi na ato o per phone laptop ana se uhia TV wa o per air conditioners ana se o per washing machines a wodo ni nyina bi no ma hodo nyina ya no akwa abapa shopping mall mo shop ankasa e waterfall my 3 a eben sakasaka park ubetimi so afre 0593 391848 ana 0593 386133 digawa abapa shopping mall na unu hu da afei Hepa Plus live band enso wo ho de maw wa wo ye wedding wo ye birthday party bi wo ye crusade wo ye event bi ubehia live band for amoma be grow di amanwa eye Hepa Plus live band ene ye be koso akam for di amaw de bia me come asem so me very dynamic ope eyasenom ope reggae ope gospel ope hip life ni nyina ombe boni kama enti buki omusesia 0593391848 Hepa Plus live band now ni o matwetwe nkomo afei yensa enemu yare ni nyina e wo Favor Natural Health Care Dr. Favor wo ho enti ukwa uni problem white ene yew we oba na se bema enye oba nkoa ene yare white ema ni yeye bema nso etimi yare bi afei wo a wode gonorrhea syphilis ana se UTI so junsu mu ankasa problem wo mu ni nyina de be kodua se dot bola junction ho ena Favor Natural Health Care ewo no muntu ase ma kra obetumi so afre Dr. Favor the number is 0245378255 0245378255 woni Dr. Favor ntwetwe nkomo sisi anamu yare no onyim free ho enye sa daache e de how kese ebeba so pa uwie ni sa no dia na yedi wachi ame akoshawa ken bobaken ena pizza hub asuye weekend bi occasion bi woni adofo abusua mu pia ko baabia mumfa woni nkyirem e wo shawama ken bobaken ena pizza hub asuye omu wo pizza wo ho omu wo shawama wo ho omu wo bobati wo ho abele walls chicken wings ena drink bi a wo pe bi anso benya bi enti 2 branches e wo Kumase baabi e ben no akọ Bantama omo e wo GNTC omo ne tinadus fast food edi nhwani mu wo ho e ho number no nso ye 0591361663 enti frɛ utimi eye order no mo de abrewa na obetimi akọ nso atena se kama de obetu bia no na fi wa relax edidi anom I enjoy ama ho ato ahoju station so omo wo branch ba ko omo amoben ahoju no mo mfrɛ ho number e ho nso number ne 0551415927 Shawama Ken Bobaken and Pizza Hub e ho e kama pa afia Boba Bites e wo ho yes ye die mu no Aboba Bites enye nsa nko a esan ye duro enti ojonson tentem gwabra wako kete so a abuba bitters beboa obi ho a eye problem na nitimi prunsuo obi na ani so won na ani so kika no abuba bitters ebeye ho adwuma de ama ye mfa akala bi amfrem ema bema ho ye din wo mpam atinka ne beba uyo oba na nsu ni atinka wo mpam abuba bitters ebeboa eni sei ekoni pedua ni mu a esan nubna eni haban ahodo e dia fra yenti yi amama free ni pedua ni ma hoden ba na tesrade ni so kama enti wanum beda hokra mo atimi adidi mo am ntimi ni di no eya abuba bitters mesrew uni fie du wotwe amenko ho afi uyo oba o ma oba nufo anase wafo afra menko ho wa wo kobokokoko wo kogye aware yenkamfo abuba aromatic snap emau obetimi di ato obedin so ena amamre kwan so mpanimfuo twahia na wo se ye den san gu fom ye pe snapper eya abuba aromatic snap udi gunsa udi bompaya na nanom tene preko pema bibia koyie enti pebia nya na okọ sport biemu ana ba bi eben ubia na wo so pa abuba bitters wo beto akọ akiri ana abuba aromatic snap hye nso se abuba snap no ye de Ghana kenti na package ni kama o pedodo abekọ atwema tachiman ana abe 0246 187024 0246 187024 senior
Ensana lubinasha no manabo. Ensa bem no. Amuzu bitters. Você? Amuzu bitters. Amuzu bitters. Collier.
Otec 102.9 FM. The pride of Ashanti.
Abuba bitters. Numbi abuba bitters numbi
netie enya nonko abuba aromatic snap enso ka ho a ade bia ya wo ye no mamre kwa so se wo kogye aware ubokokoko ana utubedin nananom ebre bia ya wo bom paye ewa mamre kwa so no eye abuba aromatic snap ene se wo hwe kira kwan se wo hwehwe abuba bitters ene abuba aromatic snap kira kwan no pebia to a fo ani kire atwema tachiman wo beke ofori enterprise wo betimi afra won sa number iso 0246 187024 and now say 0277 718801. Baby, I told Sabia, Ubina Biato, Nomini Nansem, and Ton and say Emma Bia when you finish your dumochi, or Bawanyam, and no about Marco then for soon to me numbi. Man, no man's and fan kaka. Abuba bitters, Uba 2 aquatri, Sa a Jadian Kratway, FD4 Agiatum.
Okay, so Division 1 Super Cup no so called Soma final no. Sempefi ne dwarfs ebo 1-1 penalties and a dwarfs ewini 5-4 enti abontua champions of the Division 1 Super Cup.
I depend.
Yeah, so Yakamu Technical University, so admissions are course for the next academic year, 26-27 year academic year no. For programs are FA diploma, also higher national diploma, and a professional programs nibia akwenya na ba we masters we PhD, Kumasi Technical University, and America will say akwenya na ba. Se won so betumi realize o dai so se obenya tertiary education no enye just tertiary education nemom unya no from a place trusted a place or more vast experience wo sa dwumadi mu enti ene no udru KSTU eye anintre atwetwehuru omo abin yi pa no ena age forms omo ko school ho boys girls omo omo senior school mo baza wada fo ho KSTU se utwamu a ma wo ho brutal na de tie ne say wo mo courses no edosun pi ya chen wotwe unwi enti wo dia ne say wo beto forms ni bi forms no say no enye krata te say kan tete na ye to forms no da bi wo dia beto voucher do be access form no online and to be dial star 772 star 48 hash star 772 star 48 hash na watono with umomo ana obeko school mu ho omo cash office no akotobi regional post offices across Ghana, UMB Bank, Prudential Bank, and a Consolidated Bank Ghana, CBG. Omunyina so etombi. 200 cedis for undergrads, now 220 for postgraduates. We call kstu.edu.gh/academics/programs. Hona be to check available programs. No, now person admission requirements in this one. kstu.edu.gh/admission/requirements. Nti saa na etene enso honum wase bibia ni na wonte ase na wafre 0322 496380 0322 496380 and 0322 496534 WhatsApp number no so ye 0501 427580 0501 427580 Kumasi Technical University nimdie shrine midiwe wie na kofia bam me ba to bi pedan timomwae dichem so Ashtown Crowfrom yenya so ene mantem ha bebia also per single room ana single room self contained ana chamber and hall emu bia obenya bia no ope na pedede pefia fiura hadwen nti fiura na wimza hadwen numbers am bo hemfre 0554 260743 0554 260743 ana 0502 345772 0502 345772 timum freno na mumwa ne mai na naso aye sipa kobi
me pacho me so me pedan
okay
me pedan
wana ope
me ana me pe
we ope dede o
oze
ope fiura o e dede kakra
boy de e bia bet
because the Kanu ye de was so pedede o na so areas now to open o ho ne de area dede o bet
enye external dede per se but me ka internal ones no aha oze fiura bi wo fiura bi wo ho no mo a on person visitor beba e dede on pesa aduane kra obeye be tuhia gi fie ho nyina da wane sa nyoma obenu da no fie ho no benya manso so what you say because minimum bi a was currently be your kra no ne ma me be sra no kra fie was one penny because no outsider is allowed. Look at this. So until
they did kese pa
they kese so Sabino's movie do be say rich man talk na ideas, poor man talk na noise. All right, so
media near 1 bedroom flat and a mepe.
Okay, everyone chamber
na mepe no ball by asokore mampon side Kentin Chrono tech bomb so and fumi side ho.
Oh okay. On pa akokwa mo.
There be me listen akokwa amon ka ho. Okay. Na me patch your number we na obe frame.
All right.
Waiting will be say from 0208 511338 0208 511338.
Abontuafo omudi yemotia omashenso de Akoto
yes
oma betwema kobo ase akwaji super cup no but then Nicolas Opoku so is a former Black Stars defender na
so on retire on retire
on retire so emfre no
e bi bitimi abase kira na ya frɛ na
okay is it was sign for Las Palmas Spain Segunda B no Las Palmas Nicolas Opoku
Okay. Senior meda se mame Bobby tell na yemfa nkwe.
All right.
Wodi Nicolas Opoku dia bay dia mame started from Abdul Moment. Ene ne nkoma no die. Of course, yes. That rich ya no follow you now. Yeah, yo. Of course, yes, Kanu. So check Abdul Moment ni age CCA ya. Chances say the next World Cup se Ghana qualify kubi mpa on kubi no was ropa unim so the age in kwane customer because as we speak he's around 28 years he can by the next World Cup na we came 30 years no and as a defender see on I'm 28
okay
so and as a defender even the last or the just ended World Cup ya Okobi Kanu when Timian break into the first 11 no see ye center backs now and I can understand the joy because unya a difficult season because of a pride didn't call off for best close to 30 months or 10 future pa enti na enye the usual player. Inti I remember say ono krani call up no. Na ye one of those call ups na man for a red flag. Ebisa question say are we sure say benya a fully fit Abdul Moment at the World Cup? But ye call World Cup no. Basically na ya JT Lakasin and then Jerome Opoku. On say this it here. Enti at that age, nene challenges I know go through no dear Kanu. I can understand Aniji I know see a wunimuno. It is likely to be in the last World Cup, first and last World Cup. But me not too happy about the news say was call Girona. Because Kanu
from La Liga to
almost second tier competition.
But so, Rayo they not a contract now.
Say nka yetimi renew manitra ana utumi nya La Liga team so sabo mani yi ana meboa. Han say nanu ya na edi nkomo about Black Stars players and near campus says yes ye collapse ya ye captain ye unattached. Okay, was it last week nani edi so ankomo.
Yeah.
Hanti na ye take interest in where yen players ni movie call and on the face of it I am not sure say a niji sem say obeti say player bia Obama Black Stars switch it from the La Liga ako the second tier competition which is the Secunda. Always say this here and that's my worry but looking at injuries the number of months or tenan chaining at the end where obenya more playing time and so be crucial in the coming season and in the season as start here say this maybe he's looking at playing time and if obenya playing time with Girona there it will be good but on the face of it it doesn't look good say from La Liga to the second tier competition to say the debia ni do nkomo say na no ye ka Caleb die near say he's coming to play for commentary in the English Premier League. Coventry, yes. Obebama Coventry in the English Premier League. And Kanu, na story no, akwe senti se kanina na Abdul Fattah or ni Jordan mo relegated no. Oh, say this it here. And I think that's where me issue but you better wish you all the best. I think when you're more playing time ebeboa ebia qualifiers no mu ho ba bi no Kanu obetumi aye crucial de amaye but the only thing they say we don't even know your coach yet. Van say roughly a month to play the next AFCON qualifier but we don't know the coach who becomes the next coach and a betche or more likely so mbenya a place in the next call up. Can one say this it but yeah, we wish all of them the very best. Na Charles and so Princess is coach, you know. They say na ne nkɔmmɔ no nso twegu a fine no so wakeka bibia kyerɛ GFA president, right?
No, so just the Omo agree on a target.
Okay.
Time I will take you up the job, and what happened was Omo say unqualified to the World Cup, and then Ghana ya call World Cup in best 7 times. I enter group stage. At the 8th one, idiot. Enter
group stage.
Okay. In the target,
Well, yeah, bompire, yeah, Taiwo Mechi. We are supporting them because your national team. Yeah, but we wish you all the best. Send and run and maybe bo games are on Bebono. Yeah, first game no against Ecuador. I think on the 6th of September. So then you abo Korea. You abo last game against France. Kanu. Tough. As usual.
Korea for say a powerhouse on Marble.
Yes.
And of course France.
Big France in Europe.
Ecuador Ukraine for.
And also nyebete. Say on so far on side ho na on so bono e man de ani peja correct. Tough as usual me Kanu meti hoyi. Me expectations ne measured.
All right, something on Tinkler ne.
Na Tinkler. Onim kasa. In Tinkler Kotoko enya a coach and Kotoko a coach before games, after games, or anytime you also engage media bia you can be rest assured you say a personality on him how to talk. Judging from Ninkomudie, you can see say he's able to articulate the point or he can in some no mouth your person or can.
So
correct. And even the analysis of today's game now, he understands the game. Or I just to say performance not too good a performance, but at least winning no is good. It is all we need. You say be a 5, 6, 10 Premier League matches by 1-0. Say you are moving forward. Until I can understand where he's coming from. But the main thing I am to say, we being commoning, I know national. Kanu, it is a national issue. And who say Omakoye national dialogue, national mining dialogue or something, I won't cry. And I think the next dialogue a bit pushy all the big men to come to the occasion. I was a sports minister and a director general for the National Sports Authority, a pushy for that dialogue to be on Ghana sports and not specifically football.
The issue has not. Say okay, 2015, you know, is it 2014 or 2015? The then sports minister, Honorable Mahama Yariga, that's from the eminent football
people. Yes,
I remember the late Mr. Pobi. Then time near the so you could be no ban no boy money.
Yes,
so, I mean they shared valuable points, valuable ideas.
Yes,
but eventually, a cadem. So that dialogue of course so mkodi dida we are no fa so bi amaso.
What you say yem fan say
we be a problem ya then. Infrastructure first. Tackle that straight away. Because dialogue be now. Ebina the other day I'm performing we've written to the ministry, we are waiting for clearance, we are waiting for the then but qualify next month too.
Who they say me?
But qualify next month. None of yen potential stadium between the host to any of the games na say confirmed say e betumi ayusu Kafu ni baba yara stadium assistance
say am pofu ankrase wa ka kire GFA president say until something is done, something exceptional is done, yentimi more qualifies no.
And it looks like born there.
But me minim say they do e dey be patcho ye besre ye ho adwuma. You will find a way to play.
But
Kanu, I'm just saying that Eric Tinkler unlimited in common to club non kwa. Of course, your fat clubs non swa Kanu. Senka Kotoko won stadium. I want training facilities. Berekum Chelsea will be, Samates will be, Haas will be, Ubia will be, and I need there a standard will be our hybrid pitches, training grounds, or main stadium. any ade nyina and a majority of clubs no e was our facilities bia senka Kanu enka meye issue to say the tinkler e ka ho asem yo or say the city here. For example, Chelsea have their no one do that level. Bayern, we have to start from somewhere. And there's no way you beat me started without the support of Abain. Now Abain no cry ye call on him no. Or no any dear Makuma Kube say major ones no Accra, Sekendi, Kumasi, Tamale. In fact, Bakukra de Atitia Pansam Kra in Secondary Sports Stadium Esipon. Accra and Director General Esu Kumasi no Esu Tamale same. One who said the city until we need to come together as a people near Messiah who say dear inkwa pitches Paunim. Aside all the things we have said, I think say clubs ni bi ohon so akanu. Enya dia eyomo adia ehia womo. Because some of them they can do it. I was just checking Kanu omo hybrid pitches is also pese we ye bia wo de fan say wa ma ho be 3-4 months wo betimi aye bi o. Ubetimi ayebi o
as in clubs nana
obia wo pese oyebi
ya ketu ya kura kikem na on scaven no kofa dollars go find na be hybrid
enti e ho ne e beka aban de no
enti no I say we are yama the I mean respective governments no afom hodi when it comes to issues of infrastructure. So what is the last time I see stadium Okrumha China for ni be si chair in Cape Coast, right?
Cape Coast, yeah. Me cry me refi Cape Coast there.
So say, now go stars football friendly match because have pitch be on boss.
Pitch nenya papa from TTT na.
Because pitch be an anu here. Now go stars ball friendly. How many Vipers? Because pitch be on boss friendly match. I Cape Coast. When was the last time who said government invested or infrastructure? And you know, see a big host to a African games. They acquire Botima in India. And no crack or head there is you. Your problem your
na problem no yes say can we problem no yes say most of the times no we don't care about omwa ye de adwuma show monsa
na say you see ye the politics e cover womo we are ye be kan
ye na de cover womo be kwa enti so ye no
as on mind for my we the people citizens no ye one of the problems. Because still, the politics, you are here kind, be NDC, you're comfortable at all.
Really?
Last time, now you can't tell my MPP was, be MPP, no, you're comfortable. So, the politics, cover your penny for no, on a Juma also, yeah, Emma Meneo, which
so you see the problem because at Kanu Meneo and Komo Wedia, we basically be repeating ya Canada. Hey, that's how you say. So could a say $250,000 to $600,000 between $250,000 and $600,000. You can build an AstroTurf. Now me kai say yebo World Cup no me kan ha say my a proposal to the government through the ministry and to GFA and all the stakeholders involved say out of the World Cup funds yenyi portion bi and from build at least 2 ewa one in Accra, one in Kumasi in the meantime. Same fan say Kotoko, Has, Mediema, Go Stars, and Wakotam $400,000, $500,000, $600,000. So they could build the AstroTurf. And no crowd they shoot because that is the order of the day. Unless they don't want to operate anymore. So person operate, so person we into the football business there and who can and direct na air tete grass na ye gina so bobo kruman etwam baru de emfa ni se bi omusika semye in the meantime intino okoi 250 300 400 500 600 no ontimi but aban there way enye beyond aban enti just a matter of somebody deciding say enya dia anadwen wo ho ehia no bakanu last year government supported Premier League no meboa. But ehu hiu ye support you omna sika na yede ma omo se omo mfa nkobo league ne mfa nkushin wo mo no. Can we say after one season emfaso abaso ana? Because where they were playing no cra would even say be cra support payment of salaries for 5 months. You have paid salaries all right. But TEF no mu gina so abobo no. So poor. In fact, if you were where to be after poor mpa, you bit me use that word. So you will not get the best out of them. You are not developing the leagues and you are not developing talent. And in the end, don't expect to say you call AFCON or Black Stars mkoji. You call World Cup ushia Colombia won sheno and now ushia England ube biemni na boabofe now wa sheno. Don't do that because omono and yes I no moye. That is the order of the day. Enti ade na so obi amfa ho. It's like obi amfa ho. On. And Africans are same we Kanu. Enye ne
you go back to your club after international duty and your teammates mock your country because of the pitches we play on.
Absolutely.
It's honestly a national disgrace. Where Baba Rahman speaking to Joyce Pauls, I think about 3-4 years ago. So or some on the Bob Magana no come back to our club side. Our colleagues, you know, if free Cote d'Ivoire, if free almost say on mine Ghana. Say, hey,
unim say, Kanu, the last time I bought international game was
Angola.
Derby, Baba Yara di Angola, but Accra.
Mali,
no. Unim say between that time and now, see decided say yen as or mine, you close down the Accra Sports Stadium. Abuild AstroTurf enke yewie
AstroTurf mom.
Oh sorry, hybrid.
I said hybrid no.
Enke yewie o.
Ya na adwuma ne pii na no gina. So mo dwi park no so assign because grass ne de ye de bese so.
Yes. Wow. And omo ye initial we bi wo. Un say a mixture of natural and artificial anti omo ye some we me na me check
omo drainage system maybe dia be
me kra de 3 months no kra me de man no kra no one we ya ye betumi anya be less than 3 months
because
why not? I was just checking installation now omo say it takes like 3 to 6 weeks but how them fans say all things being equal
6 weeks 6 weeks yeah 1 month 2 weeks
Eti ude fancy meme. Enti it comes back to the point say ye ferry ade say ye ni wu ade and na say ni wu some to ye say before the last game against Mali ye no na ye see ye nya ba bi mo no na ye say anwe kura be ko say Togo say hin no fe de finally ye nya approval to me say CAF kura approval ma ye nyina no na
pitches in tea is obi aka say nimbasa now they say Dr. Patrice Mochepe so can be chere sa
send the wa mo edin direct mu
o ba say akutia de obi ani say ni mu
and by now we can do at least 1 or 2 or 3 for international games 1 or 2 or 3 we dey fan say Obaku Cape Coast Obaku Kumasi Obaku Tamale Obaku Accra Obaku Sekendi de ne ya ni ya yi we nyina wo Kanu ne fan say Accra de ana ye yi Baku be for national team matches. The rest can be used by the Premier League clubs ana ameboa entino ase hu hiaye because your fan is saying yeah boy a boy ni biara said yeah bo.
All right, Kofi. Me da say Carella de no say ya ban you for 3 transfer windows because of player be out you call FIFA ni ade nti FIFA ban you club na confirm so when letter be from FIFA ti 3 transfer windows ko pem say bi o me appeal no ma win there for now 3
ana wo mutua say utua
utua de by now me sure so my major transfer registrations
yeah and then has so at the official communication about say FIFA atro abrom so almost transfer ban dom so no ye year from so because almost so any rainy hidden case no omo aclose no enti no any de has akutu aka no FIFA trabre has say there you are free forever.
Never again.
We be okay vision for no captain menu. Meshak Ajete Soa, yeah. Who's that has a panel?
Yes.
My news Banches is on the verge of signing for Samatex. And also Diaba. No. Okay. All right. So 17 minutes ago, na has confirmed say Omoni FIFA. Accra to Folk Sporting Club wishes to inform its cherished supporters, stakeholders, partners, and the general public that FIFA has officially communicated to the club the closure of the matter involving Rene Hiddink. The closure follows the full settlement of the amount due Mr. Hiddink, which has been duly confirmed by him. Consequently, FIFA has formally lifted all registration restrictions previously imposed on the club in connection with the matter. The club is pleased that the matter has now been brought to a conclusion and wishes to reaffirm that it acted in good faith throughout the process with the objective of reaching a responsible and amicable resolution. We urge our supporters and the stakeholders and all stakeholders to remain calm and allow the matter to rest as the relevant process has now been concluded. The board and management sincerely appreciate the patience, understanding, and unwavering support of all the Phobians. And we Krata House Management and Sasha Anadu Wamo Ede Aba. All right, birthdays Minubi Waha. Ma minwie na fe yen try and farm and for so adwen kire e odwumadi so Nana Poku birthday and no Nana Poku me minwie Nana Poku or Hamburg Germany ene Nana Poku awoda enti Nana nyame nhira pi ye we show a very special happy birthday Emma o kwatenten a chese obenya hoden obenya sika bebri na bibia e kama ye de mpa bota kire akwanto mu nsem ye pi de na nso nze Nyankopon Daruma Bibia Ebe Kamanti. A very special happy birthday to you, Nana Poku, Hamburg, Germany. Nyankopon Unshra P. Saranson and the birthday of and then Mabna birthday, yes, and then Mabna birthday. Ti Mamema Mabna, a very special person, very, very special person. A very special happy birthday. Na mention Nyankopon Hoarding Nyankopon and Kanu Huna Finch Rebi or Rebiano Yame Emma Ninsa Enka. Enti Sarah wow semi yada and for sure semi yada pa enti man happy birthday Nyankopon enyane kese. And direct we know I say happy 4th birthday to Theresa Entriwa Jamra or a student or Redeemer Daycare. Na ne maame gifty AK Mamines ena Osei wish no a happy birthday nti big girl nyame nshira wate nyame ma maame no papa nye yesi tam no ntimi hwe oye so because we are saying one money stops all nonsense all nonsense money ti happy birthday to you. All right, so yam fa course ni bi na yentie amount for contributions to yen discussions ayaye ho to wait me ashase afre 0505225578 and 0505224944 ma yente wonka na afi yentie oso wadwen kire. All right, hello
Kanu.
Yes sir. All right, ojuguye too.
And the think that and that book is on Kanu. Kanu, I don't go you put me a wow. I don't know my baggage up. One day you never talk to press as a match. So liberty for that.
Hey, Ojugu yanti Kanu. Hello.
Kanu.
Aha, you too. Yeah, Kaza.
I say, I think I need coach Zomokan home. I just put him go. Gana Ligable, they just say so. I will three. It's Duku. And we are sure we will do the memoir. Now we are sure. They say one day be. Because of the liberty professors. Oh, one sponsor you. That's a sponsor you. Liberty Boba, reach him to your table, reach him. You never go home. You were liberty boy, quiet. I want you cocoa. And of course, any fan also watch your mom. because almost this one. Now go league match. No, what the coach as a pound mama near Shamawa. Oh, and you know what in the piano. Ah, I can't bring them in the shower.
All right, you Omate. Hello.
Yeah, Champion Kanu.
Yes, sir.
Can I batch what is it?
Yeah, BBI Boko. Yeah, friend saying.
Kanu Rigo ni taxi driver.
Okay, Rigo go. Yet you.
You Kanu Namisha Moned Mapa Mobama Ghana Mani to Asantamai. Kanu Kakamba Mekane say Kobe Kumasi Asantiko to Conse, a hair last season. Answer league near Saki. But Eben did not. Now, where and celebrate the best. The team never made in a year a unity and a bit mama team made because over to many players who between your team. Now, so we need to meet more, and I say, Bobokunuma, and Nadia a best successful. The making answer so last year. Players in income crown on MSC or Mukam. We are could do again win away and the TBC. Management needs and manamano technical team at the end team I say the best friend 24 SCC and union board Namiado Momoto to Noma, any new coach as over to hear the coach in free bar. Sempany 4 man of Quina and that's the to was a man and supporters so not coach need to turn in a year. Did say the entire bonnet support team that year and about Concam Chroma Kumasi at the coach go to my pesa. The best the community and letting you. Nayan supporters in Swanya Mapa, and then Papa, support Papa, at that Nature Matinaka. And yes, I know what you are coming here. Obonia upon place as a suna, Timonua, and for so be innocent, yesterday, and come with me. May please deny, and you win any yammy. No one say, Benjamin Wakano, at the other religion. I'm not in as a suffering, and a babwa. Can win upon it.
All right, that's a Rigo. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, sir. Open your phone saying.
I'm the Moro because I said the my bravo.
You, Moro, yet you.
Come on, the battle, Mohammed.
Yeah, fine.
Can me Adiaba Kune Hamen. Yeah, pictures for that. You will see a Ghana hand after them. Men, yes, our pictures. I transport to the Kumasi Stadium, Kamale, that's what they said. The whole stadium, you know, Bumasa, Bum, I don't understand many classes. They say, oh, they are qualified, they call work up here, more qualified. The Kenya, I could do a match. Can I say that no hole? The other place now, what do you want to Kenya Bona? Oh, what do you want? People say, that. Cote d'Ivoire, no, I Cote d'Ivoire. Yamoto Kuan, I thought that the girl, baby. Who pays for all the bona? If you must sit in the house for pitching a quantity, anyway. Cote d'Ivoire, yow. Timothy, men carefully. And no pitching will be a cassette, bassa. Look at the bomb pass, a mama come from your more, be our happy. More. Young Ferry, the idea of crown, young Ferry. Oh, Kanu, would you go for mad, Fancy?
You, all right. Hello. Hello. Kasa, it's you. Osei. Osei, the Bacope. Oh, Jack, on network in the MSN and yet. Hello?
Hello, come, my way.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Bodi by Manisukakra.
If I to return the phobia, the 50 months of cancer.
All right.
If I told you, when I want to keep my own. The more pictures I want to move. 50 years, not 50. What kind every kind of education on person to get young a born a living. If I did it, it isn't done, but unless you cannot.
Omumuye.
Just come to work up. Just get it in the which is a work gun. Kumasi, Accra, Tamale, oh, I will pass a more power. It's your man will come up. Can you come up with Kuma? That's right. That's right. Down from so long, we are taking you by a. You don't come over the
Why are they? All right, so Timinka. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hey, International Kanu.
Yes, sir. I'm back on you.
Evening, sir. Me pacho Papa Wasi Kase.
Oh, okay, Papa Wasti, it's you.
Papa Kanu Didika no Mobo Juma, Motuja. And then Wabo Baby me Peppa Sa Papa Ket. So say no more be Yakechi Kanu. Yakechi pa ye party nye chese blaster kwa ni ekoyechi under 17 ye under 20 ye see think chese party nya ye bebu bia kwa ni ekoyechi yes the second see we now friends blaster match ye ko boy ka kai nya no ka mo ba yi mpani form adama party friends park enye bia na jana ko mo dum ye mo ya mo ye kwa na se jani sika ni bi be kana jamo so mo be di kura fine ni ehun se mo so ba mo ye mo fa mo di e pass ni nye ke se kotoko he coach ya o de tu dwen wa mo ha enye eguye ni mo ase Ghana ya ka chi too much yes ka te ni mpanimfo o mo no ye na park na afese no o mo enye ni ma ye o mo ni
na enya ka te juma enya efe juma ya ban juma
abaya o mo so na aban so bebo na je na bia akoso ama
nti omo na oso mo so push aban enye de bia na mekọ aban ho a mo de budget ekọ bot tournament a yekọ aye mohwe omo mekọ a mo de budget na ekọ de bia budget akese
yakọ sika akese
mo kan chiro mo so mo nya pitches ni maye na me issue no efe ni de ubetumi abomu di aka ase enye omo adwuma do ba to mo so betumi aye adwuma ne se mo betumi apush aban ma na ya de no na mo de bia mekọ no budget na mo de kọ de bia mekọ mo de dabi yenye ni sama ni
yes
all right Mate last one hello yes sir
Mr. Good evening.
Major Sumini Audin.
Mr. Razak Abdul, Mr.
Okay, Razak, it's you.
Na arabu shaka na machine yao. Yani disawu sapa yarani kotokoni nipobono kwa yo percentage pia kama jinsi lewa
GF jene dia ban jene dia
na jinsi la nyame huye nyame bopao so mamu Ghana ne kisha kwa kaso Ghana media chama wonko weka monche me park baako stadium baako a betime me ami fifa me sabe singo the park ye kama ye nkwa yentimi Mr. Kanu nyame huye mbo but me wa kwa
nyame hu mo boy enye yie e wo za adwene sabi adwene na ye adwuma okrom ha so what you say aha ba za say ha nyame too much won
wonim nim dia ba fo ya wonim ma enye ba fo de tinchira brebe dia ni mu na papa jara aka president jadi ano nyanan ka ho no mo ba ma.
All right, Mate, me that say. You ever see was there are lines no my more fresh to one fanche was yes you create me correct ya so because he dey chira we pa nka ene Friday mumu a unnya nka me kama me show ya point 11 no ma kasasa mo afre mu nyina mo afre no bia ka ne de because ensem e sha manfo akoma mu e sha manfo bo mo de da mo bed so anadwu no o mo kwan so bia nka ne de a wan hwa explosion ene be si okrom ha wan sebi ye ya sebi ye ya dane nkurase fo kromu mu ade a efe no enye efe so ati ase ade a efe no enye efe and ya na de hamekese pa ya omo tu kwan koba wan ebi tu kwan bi ko Togo ebi ko Abidjan ebi ko Nigeria ko Tanzania ko koyi won ko di dwa ne ade muhu we nyina mokwa muhu level aman bi di development na eko the way amani bi ani abre e push your man e ye ntutuye e make sure so me catch up with the European standards no na asetena mu ayefu kakrama ni pa o man ni mu By the had they be day in day out. We are not getting better, but we are getting worse. Because Chrome one area to nipa trimu say nipa dasani adeɛ kye adeɛ sani nyina na wiase yɛ den. Wan ka kire o. Adeɛ kye adeɛ sani nyina no obi ma ne wiase ayefo ma ne manma. There are leaders elsewhere. Omo kodai omo madwin ni se china e wo so mo solve problems. E ma nipa setena mo yefo. Ba wo tia dia tu trim se adeɛ kye adeɛ sani nyina no na ni ma mu yɛ den. Masa enye kasa papa. E wo se ni ma mu yɛ fumom, eni kwan se ni ma mu yɛ den. Ti ya accept sa standards no, eno mu mia ye okrom ha sa. Aban beko, aban beba, still ni pe struggle. Still enyoma e kɔ de ekɔ. De tia na tie. So Yanti ana Honorable Bobie, Deputy Sports Minister MVP time, or two kwan ko Morocco ha ya ba e beka say ono ana ban AstroTurfs omo ya across Ghana ni nyina nya papa. Ono ana num tones Deputy Sports Minister. Ozi AstroTurfs ni ezisi ni Ghana ha no. Oko Morocco ko hu de omo ye no hu say ye de na ye kura no say nya papa e dada twam nya papa kura. Enti nya so omu nim basika no omu wo ade omu fi so omu de ya ebeboa wo mu. Ti ye beka bia ye bra na ye jai. Sesa no mu pe. Go Ghana mpanimfo mu nim pa se Ghana ni kasa. Manin kasa. No bra obejai. Ti ye beka ye bra na ye jai. Mo nya ni nyina etim. Pechi fona no ma boss bo. Ni ahwe. Ni pe be kwa akotena stadium se omo kwa akɔhwe. Na nyame adoma 28th August and a president can say Democracy Cup ne baso a Friday. Sa Democracy Cup no. Speaker akatre members of parliament say omumra Kumasi meta dwuma de nachi. Nti Kumasi MPs ne beba ha 275 MPs no. I'm sure say by Sadan de mbe 200 plus de no mu krumwa. Na mbe timosumu nsempa ukrumwa. MPs so mu nyina ba ha. Mbe timosumu nsempa nsema be ka kire mu krumwa. Ye nimu atem. Yen kasa ntiamo, yen disrespect mo. Ba ye be cancel mashem, ye be cancel mo de sem mo ba. Ebe ma Ghana for so aka bia kire mo. Ye nim se be duro muntie, be duro kwa na mo chele, muntie. Ba ye be twitwa da to social media, so hwe TikTok ebe ba. Hwe Facebook ebe ba. Hwe YouTube ebe ba. Ti kruma ene mo, they say no. Mo politicians ene mo kruma. Mo anye the right things amaya. Obi ni obenya ahome wa ha. Mo na yeso ye na. Hwe. Ye do stage ay the Tanzania twa Ghana mpoa obomu. Tanzania. Ye twa Ghana mpoa e obomu in terms of facilities. Ye bo na Tanzania for dem no me ni bomu. Na Tanzania for mu ni ade efe ne bo. Ene Tanzania for sebi abehu nyansa obomu e ye bo yie. Ye bo yie e chenye. Enti ya ma ni amre a o man e be giegu because you say no bibia obia amfa bibia hu obia ye de ope. Maza ye koda e chena ba beto aso. Na enemo politicians enemo okrum ha. By force me ya de no. By you say they by force. All right, then obia say wa last Dirage Dimonza na Kofila bi. Do mu nyina ase wote mu nyina enka ehunima so na djuma e social media no so ye fra me Kanu nyame admo chena ye besan ehia na na ezi akwa mu say na prof so birthday Professor Smart Sapon Kumasi Technical University. Professor Smart Sapon, happy birthday Prof. Prof mo sa na de ozo mutumi nyini che because nim de no de o mo se sua book no de azo mu nyini che na afi nya so mfa so no bebre ti Prof, you wish you a happy birthday. Nyame shiraw. All right, ebeshia.